Good evening, everybody. Uh, Look at it. It's right at 9 o'clock. I actually got this one exactly on time, too. See, I was prepared. I hope everybody's having a really good day. Um, we're going to kind of just hang out and go through some different stuff and hopefully get some really cool ideas from you guys. Maybe we'll have you guys challenge us again for the way that we'll discuss stuff. But I got Ironton Auditor Terry with me. Terry, how you been doing, buddy?
Buddy, I'm always good. You doing good today?
I'm doing pretty good. Just a real quick update since I got everybody in the chat here still kind of coming in. We all know why we're here. I was able to hit 1,000, so we're gonna have some fun tonight. Let's see who we got here with us. Miss Mandy, hello, dear. How are you? NZ Kiwi, hello. How are you? Scumdog, what's up? Stars, how are you? Mrs. Bits. Let's see. Oh, well, he's not getting to hang out with us. Well, then, hope you get to check it tomorrow. So, commentator auditor, hope you have a better day tomorrow, buddy. Get rested up. Ed, how are you, buddy? Jane, hope you guys are all doing good. We're you guys like the fact I get to sit outside again. Today hasn't been as bad, so like I'm actually kind of enjoying the outside weather a little bit. And these late evening ones make it pretty easy too to be able to not have to deal with the heat. And that's kind of the reason why I'd rather do them really, really late. And I'm going to say, like, I'd done this late because I knew that Anthony was going live, but I just felt like I needed to get with you guys and hang out with you guys, and let everybody know how much you guys mean to me and what's going on and everything. So there's actually a few things I want to talk about that we'll get out of the way first. And Bits and Pieces is going to be joining us here in a little bit. As usual, so we'll kind of have bacon and bits again. Somebody said something the other day. He's like, "What is that?" I was like, "I'm a cop. I'm like, pigs, so bacon, and of course he's bits, so bacon and bits." Come on, guys. I've already been over this. I'm not a comedian, right? I mean, I'm not really good at much of anything. I'm learning. So, Mando Mike, how you doing? Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Hey Chief, how are you, sir? I'll be honest. Let me tell you what kind of happened. Sovereign, how you doing, buddy? Last night, I don't know if you guys were kind of Uncle Artie's in the house. Don't call me a punk, Artie. You're supposed to be my uncle. So last night, I realized how close I was. I went and done a little bit of work with Bits and Pieces last night at the gym, and I hadn't paid attention, honestly, to what was going on with my subs or anything. So I get down to the gym, and I realize that I was like at like 990 something. And I was like, 990 something? I was like, gosh, I'm really close to 1,000. So I told Bits, and of course, he took a picture at the gym and like posted it. I was like, I get him at 1,000. So I get home and kind of go through a few things. And I look, and guess what? I hit 1,000. I was like, yeah, I hit 1,000. So I swear to you guys, I hit 1,000, went to like 1,002. I go back because I was going to screenshot it and show Bits that I'd made it, and it was at 999 again. Like I had people unsubscribe. I was like, man, come on now. So I was like, just my luck, right? I get that 1,000, and then it's like, just teasing you a little bit. So you ain't got 1,000 yet. But then I woke up this morning, and I was well over 1,000. I think I'm like at 1,020 something, 1,030 something now. So we had a pretty good night picking up stuff. So, but I do want you guys to know, honestly, subscribers really don't mean, like, the number doesn't mean anything to me. It's the way that we actually get to hang out and interact with people that really mean something to me. But it just kind of felt like, like I was, I don't know, kind of made it a little bit better or something, just to be able to say, hey, I'm kind of like achieved something. So it was exciting. So I want to tell you guys from the bottom of my heart, and I mean this sincerely, I'm more than humbled because like I said before in my videos, like my content is not anything at all. Like, I mean, I just basically sit and talk to you guys on my phone and tell you what's going on for the day. So the fact that you guys are kind enough to show me support, to just hang out with me and put up with my ugly mug, man, I'm blown away. I mean, really, I'm humbled and I appreciate you guys. You guys have become a lot
Hey,
more.
Captain,
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure if you're aware, and if anybody agrees with me, put a one in the chat. But those times, I don't know if you served in the military. I did a bit. I didn't actually go to war, but those men that you would serve under, those men that that you would follow into a battle that you knew for sure you were going to die in, those kind of men, you almost strike me as one of those, someone that I would be willing to follow, if that makes sense. I think there's probably people out there that would agree with that statement. We
Well,
find that in you for what bit we know about you so far, and it's only through videos, of course, you know. But I think there are people out there who would agree with that.
well, I definitely appreciate that. That really means a lot to me.
Look,
Um,
look, look at those ones coming in. You see what I mean?
I really appreciate you guys. That really, it really means a lot to me. And I want you guys to know that Uncle Artie Hush. I want you guys to know that I really appreciate you guys a lot more than you realize. I'm blown away. I, when I started this, to be honest, I really just wanted to shut this loudmouth up. Right? I just didn't like the fact of the way that he acted. He treated my men because those guys, those young guys, I kind of like. I feel like I kind of raised them, if that makes sense, like as police officers, and I kind of watched them kind of develop and stuff, and I know a lot of that stuff was completely, as a matter of fact, everything that was said was unmerited. It was nonsense, and it just really drove me crazy. And I don't like the fact that he went around and acted like he did, and it felt like he's just kind of getting away with it. Everybody just kind of taking it, and I was thinking, I was I'm old now, and my body's not anything like it was, but I'm not I don't know what kind of fighter he is, but a long time ago I was. And if he's really willing, okay, I'll give you the opportunity. I'll give you the opportunity to see if you really are what you say you are. Because in September you're going to have to stand in front of me, and you're going to take everything I got. I promise. So I
You do
can't guarantee.
realize the rest of us. You do realize the rest of us are not following that body, or that we're following that heart, Captain. That's
Well,
what we're looking at, is that heart you got.
well, I appreciate that. I really do. I want you guys to know that I the life is full of ups and downs, and sometimes we go through spells where we run into a lot more downs than we do ups. But think of it this way, and this is the way that I've kind of learned, because I've had some tough times, emotional times as well as anybody else, and I have learned that the the up times wouldn't be so amazing if we didn't experience the down times. Because the truth is, that's what makes the up times feel so great. It's knowing what we've been through, right? I
If
mean,
you're
that's
always
what.
trying to be better, if you're always trying to be better today than yesterday, then the only place you have to go is up. The thing is, you never forget where you came from. That way you always know how long it took you to get there and what it took, so you're always grateful. Life of gratitude.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the Bible even says that I am blessed to be a blessing. Um, if I were to to walk through all the blessings that God's given me in my life, we'd be here all night. But let's just say He's good to me, and because He is good to me, I want to make sure that everybody else has the opportunity to feel it. Um, I know what life has and what we can do. You know what? You know what, guys, in September, I may get my butt whooped all over that place. I don't know. I don't know. But I can tell you that I promise you, if he's gonna get through with this, and this happens the way I said, he's gonna have it to do. It's not gonna go good the way that he wants to, because he's gonna have to eat my hands, I promise. And he better be a good wrestler, because he's gonna see what my jiu-jitsu grappling is. And he better be strong, because I'm not as strong as I used to be, but I'm still pretty damn strong. So we'll see what he's got. That's all I can really say about that. Um, Okay, so I see people blowing up about the knee. So here's what's going on. Today, I walked without crutches, and I walked without a knee brace. Limey, how you doing, my brother? Hey, Limey, if you want a link, man, I'll bring you up if you're interested in hanging out.
Throw his
But
comment up there.
let's see if I can get to it here. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he's way late over there. Man, I'm nowhere near a legend, man. I'm here and I'm doing my thing, and I'm going to do the best I can while I'm here. But you guys, man, you guys are the one that done this, not me. I just
Check
showed
out
up.
what James said about you.
Let's get to it. I'm trying to see. I can't figure out where my chat is. I'm trying to. My chat's not loading up on its own. I don't understand why. Does yours ever do that, Terry?
Would you like me to read it to you?
Is that it
There
right
you
there?
go. You got it. You got it.
I appreciate that. I really do, and I'll do my best. Um, I've been through some stuff before. You know, I've been in bad spots before, and I was able to get back up. So we'll be okay. Um, but I do want you guys to know that this is a celebration really for you guys, and I just kind of want to hang out with you guys because it does mean a lot to me. But I want you guys to realize I didn't do anything. I get up and I go to the gym, or I go run, or I go train some jiu-jitsu or boxing. Let's see, Johnny. Let me see what it is, Johnny. How I didn't see it, man. I'm stuck at the chat, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still figuring this all out. Let's see here. Is this it? I'm assuming. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I don't know. Um, the thing is I don't know what he's capable of, and I'm gonna level with you. I really don't care. Um, uh, I think a lot of times, and I've said this since day one, a lot of times people tend to do silly things and they run off the mouth, and they kind of build themselves up an ego. But I've said this a lot of times too. Mike Tyson said everybody's got to play until they get punched in the face. The only difference is I really have been punched in the face. Has he? As you can see, I've been punched in the
That's when you
face.
find out how much you don't like pain.
Absolutely. You see around my eyes? You can't see the little tiny scars and stuff and the broken nose. See that? Yeah, I've been hit in the face. We'll see if he has.
Hey, Cat, let's say
Sir.
worst case scenario, somehow you would lose that fight. You know what would happen to you? Absolutely nothing other than absolutely nothing other than the own personal shame that you shame yourself with. Because I bet the people watching you see, the thing is, the great leaders in history, they might be known for winning the wars, but they didn't win every individual battle. Chile's just a battle in the Great War. And I don't know if anyone else sees the community that's starting to build because of him, that we are able to stand united even with different ideas and different cultures and different people coming together in different places.
I was actually gonna kind of talk about building the bridges and the way that we do things and stuff, and I just want to kind of go on record and say, and I'll get to that, Chelsea. I promise. I'm going to get to everything about on my knee and stuff. I'm just kind of rambling right now because, to be honest with you, I'm a little bit emotional. Obviously, after what Terry said, it really kind of sparked me up. But I'm a little emotional anyway because everybody's got battles in their lives and everything, and stuff goes whatever. But there's just ups and downs, and that's through what we're going through, and it's kind of an emotional roller coaster. But I will say that as far as building bridges, and I've had people say, you got to be careful about who you're talking to and hanging out with or whatever. And I get it. I do. But I don't know anything about anybody's history, past or whatever. I don't know, because I don't have a reason to really go looking. Does that make sense? I don't really judge anybody based on anything that isn't absolutely right in my face. If somebody treats me with kindness and they treat me with respect, I have no reason to do otherwise. And that's kind of the way that
That's good old hillbilly common sense. We give everybody face value until we have a reason not to.
absolutely, or at least I feel like I try, and like I, I'm in a really really good place right now, because like um, after I had COVID, I never wasn't sure if uh, if I was going to make it, and when I come out of it, I lost everything that I was, man. I was overweight. I had no muscle mass. I was nothing like I was ever before, and I was basically sinking into depression, right? And now this guy coming in here doing what he done, he woke me up.
It's
So
called divine intervention, sir. It's not coincidence. It's called divine intervention.
I believe that too. I believe that the Bible says that there's a scripture in the Bible that says, "For such a time as this," and God has a unique way of placing us in perfect places to achieve
That's why
certain
we were all
goals.
born when we were.
Yes, sir. Um, and I personally think that if I would have been in just regular shape, if I would have been, wouldn't have been dealing with all the bad stuff, I'm not so sure that I would have actually taken this fight, because I'd have felt like I had nothing really to prove. I don't really care, you know. But when he acted like he did, and knowing that if I had to, that I had to get woke back up, or I'm not going to be able to do this. And because it was such an amazing challenge for me, ain't no way, man. You want to fight, you got it.
Check
Here's
out Epiphany's comment,
Hey,
tool
baby,
educator.
what you doing?
listen, guys.
What do you say, Uncle?
I want to introduce you guys to my long lost.
Yep.
This is Uncle Artie. Uncle Artie is actually cousin Eddie's brother. So if you ever watch the Christmas Vacation, this is cousin Eddie's brother, Uncle Artie.
I son, your mother. Mother. Hey,
You're breaking up.
One, you notice I've
Hey,
actually got my
Captain, look at
mullet on.
Epiphany's comment to you.
Sir, what was that? What'd you say, Terry?
Check out Epiphany's comment to you.
Let's see here.
Oh, yeah. I got one
correctly.
message. I got to give one shout out. Hey,
Epiphany.
Cripple Cat girl, what you doing? You got to bring Cripple Cat up sometime. She's funny as hell. Anyways, yeah, it's congrats on your 1,000 subs and all that. The thing is that you're missing. You got a real personality. You're always positive. Rarely you have anything negative to say, and it's always about doing the right thing and being positive. I mean, you're a likable guy. How the hell? I mean, Chili even likes you, even though he hates you as a cop. He likes you.
It's a weird relationship, isn't it? He hates me and likes me. I don't really know, but
yeah. So, dude, just you're humble about it and all that, but still, come on, just think about it, dude. You're likable. You wouldn't be a police captain if you weren't, such a great guy. Come on, you wouldn't have that nice woman of yours if you didn't, if you weren't a great guy. Think about it. Come on.
Well, I appreciate that,
guys. Articuto said something like that, Captain.
Oh, yeah? Well, I appreciate you guys.
His comment to you in the chat.
I really do appreciate the words of encouragement. You guys are awesome, man. I really want you guys to know that honestly, I really don't try to weigh into my own value on stuff, because ultimately, and I try not to push spirituality stuff down your all's throat, but I'm going to say it like it is. To God be the glory. It's not me, man. I don't do anything. I'm just here, and I've made a lot of friends, and that's the way that I look at it. So,
the Bible, there's another scripture, sir. The Bible says, "Greater is he that serves." Have you noticed that if you serve in life, whether you serve your fellow man, whether you serve somebody you don't know, just whatever you do, you walk away feeling better. That raises your vibrational level. It makes you live a life of gratitude. You're grateful because you have the chance to help somebody.
Well, I appreciate that. I really do. I'm grateful because I've made a lot of awesome friends too. It's crazy because what's funny is I don't know if you guys, and I want you guys to tell me in the chat if you notice this. You ever notice that you don't even really pay attention sometimes to what maybe even the screen name is, but because you just kind of get to know people, you just automatically think wait a minute, that's not their name. I just know them from YouTube, but you feel so close to people. It's like I can just recognize who pops up, right? Eating Beaver's right there, or Stars. You know what I mean? It's there's my people. I can be in somebody else's chat. And I'm like, oh, these are my people. You know what I mean? It's so cool, man. It just really is cool. 1300 FPS. He's actually sued me 11 times today. He actually sued me 11 times. He sued me, and then he sued me for actually getting sued. I actually got a lawsuit because I got sued in that day. Yeah.
Well,
you should have. I mean, if you force him to sue you, he should be able to sue you because of that. I agree. Just for the
that
time and
seems logical to me.
Well, that's okay. I've already got early got the paperwork filed for when I come up there in September, because I know you're going to violate my civil rights. You're going to give me a wedgie and throw me into prison, and I probably won't even step in Ohio. What's up with that, punk?
Turd Snurgly, attorney at law.
Illegal lawyer, more like it.
Oh, okay. Well, either way,
he's a punk too.
Hey, Terry, can you send Anthony the link, please?
Yeah, give me just a second.
Hey, can you bring Triple Girl up too? Anthony can get her a link.
Give me just a little bit. I'm not going to bring up more than a couple at a time, because the other night we kept running into a lot of chaos for that. So
dude, that's kind of the way I am when I do it.
Yeah, but we'll get people up as they want.
Yeah, so. I could drop anytime. I just
no, I didn't mean like that. I'm just trying to kind of keep everybody. Man, look at you. You're out there friggin' laying in the pool.
Hi. Oh, dude, it's a cheapy little pool, but hey, when it's 104 outside right now,
uh-oh.
I mean, literally the sun's setting. Yeah, it keeps you cool.
When you drop your phone in that water in a minute, you're not gonna blame me, right?
I've done it already.
Have you really? Oh
yeah, I did it over the weekend. Hey, these newer phones, as long as you can get them out of the water pretty quick, they're water resistant.
I sent the link to Anthony in his messenger.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so here's what's up. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the knee, and then we'll let you guys just hound us with some stupid ass to talk about. Okay.
Stupid. Hey, that's fun to master of.
Anthony.
Oh,
sir,
hey, everybody. It's good to see you. Congrats on 1,000 subs, my friend.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate you coming up and hanging out with us.
Of course, man. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
All right.
Good to see you, Ironton. Uncle Artie, my brother. It's always good to see you.
Hey, tell Wendy I said hi,
bud,
what you doing.
Sorry about that, Anthony. I didn't mean to drop like
Hold on, let me go.
Switch windows back and forth one last time and accidentally hit the X button. Man, it was just my fingers.
Dude, you're good with all the technical issues. You're good, man. With all the technical issues I was having tonight, we're gonna have a part 2 for it.
I agree. Just let me know, man. I'll be around.
Hey, Wendy. Uncle Artie would like to know, hey, baby, what you doing?
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so
if you're looking at my screen, you see a couple of my bitches right
there. So let me tell you guys what's been going on, okay? So when I very first hurt my leg, it was extremely painful, to the point where I wasn't able to walk, and when I did walk, I had to walk on crutches. It wasn't a good thing, right? And I was really, really worried because I thought, man, excuse me, I think this is probably going to be a big time obstacle. Well, throughout the past couple of days, every day it's kind of just progressed a little bit. Excuse me. And because it's progressed a little bit, I have been able to take, like, the first day I had like a really, really, like, one of those braces that's got like the 2 metal bars on the sides of them or whatever.
Yeah, the Stone Cold Steve Austin one.
Yeah. I literally, as soon as I put it on, I immediately started smashing beer cans together. I don't know what was up with that, but
hey,
but
don't you be wasting beer. That's my job.
so I was, I was pretty worried because I was having to wear that. And even wearing that, it was hurting so bad. So, but I have, over the past couple of days, I've been able to go a little lighter and a little lighter. Like yesterday, I just had like a neoprene, like the kind of almost like a sleeve that I used to use when I was powerlifting and stuff, and the knee sleeves that I would use when I was training, and which was kind of cool because I was thinking, well, that's progress. So today I got up and I just didn't put anything on, and I have been really, really blessed to say that I absolutely have been able to walk all day. I've been on the bike. And it's really, really been, and now I'm still sore. And on the inner part of my knee, at the very bottom, on the inner part of my knee, like the inner part of my leg, I have been, every now and then, like certain steps I take is really, really painful. But overall, I've really made a lot of progress and I feel really, really good about it. I don't think we'll have any problem whatsoever if things keep getting the way they are. If I go without pain, guys, if I go without pain, I will wait till after the fight in order to be able to seek an orthopedic doctor to be able to get surgery. Because I know if we do surgery right now, it's not going to happen. They're not going to get me fixed up in time to be able to train to be ready for a fight. So if I can just get through this fight and be able to keep the pain away from my knee.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, man.
Fuck the fight. Take care of yourself.
Oh, it's not like it's going to get any worse.
Dude, your health and your knee more important. You got a career and a family.
Well, I don't think that's going to be a big issue as far as that goes. If it is the MCL, I think they said, or the possible meniscus, I think that it really can't get any worse. So if it's torn, it's torn. So I still just have to kind of wait till whatever. So I've been researching. I've been doing a lot of studying. Basically, it's just like a support to the side of your knee. So as long as I'm strong enough in other ways to keep that leg strong, I'll be all right. So,
dude, but seriously though,
hey, Captain,
the fight's only secondary. You worry about you because you got a family to take care of yourself and a community. So,
well,
I agree. Chili can wait. He can wait his short little behind for you to get better.
Well, we'll see how it goes as coming days go. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm feeling better. I've done a couple miles. I've done, I think, about 3.5 miles on the bike today. So I'm not going very far. But I'm actually feeling like what are you doing? I'm actually making progress. That's a good thing, right?
Progress is always good.
Absolutely.
Look at that. He's even telling you, please take care of yourself. Look at that.
Is he setting up, Artie?
Yeah, she's doing that.
That's freaking awesome. What's the dog's name?
Lucy.
Lucy, can you hear me? Lucy, can you speak?
She just did.
I know, but I wanted to do it on my command, Artie. Lucy, speak. She's like, just shut up, weird guy on the phone.
Hi, Lucy.
She's like, hi, what's up?
She's saying, congrats on 1K, Captain Chad.
I'll take it. Thank you, Lucy. Lucy, would you like to fight Chili? Nope. Yep.
That's a yes.
See that? Gosh, that was a.
We'll jump at the chance. We'll absolutely.
Lucy would
jump
make that man cry.
I think she would.
That's her mama right there. That's Sandy, and then the white one back behind it. That's Bria. That is one of the biggest diva dogs you'll ever meet in the world. Look at that. 2 sisters and a mama. They're short-legged Jack Russells.
That's cool, man.
Yep.
What is
I'm
that?
lucky. I've got good dogs. I've got a bit. Anyways, enough about them.
So, but here's what I got to check in on the chat because I have been watching your dog and haven't been paying attention. So, I told you guys that I'm really, really bad at the chat. So
Lucy says, "Kick ass, take names later."
That's right. Dog is speaking, saying Charlie. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what she was doing. She was saying free Charlie. That's what Lucy was
Captain,
saying.
you got somebody out there willing
It's
to
like
donate
I told you
to having
before.
your knee
Once
taken
that
care
dog, once he gets done using that dog as a prop, and it's in the animal shelter, doggy pound, whatever you call it, I want to adopt the damn dog. Do I, or have I not told you I plan to?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I do have good medical insurance. I'm blessed. I'm good to go. So the city provides us with pretty good medical insurance. I think we're okay there. But I definitely appreciate that. That was awesome. Thank you very much. So, and thank you. I keep seeing everybody saying congratulations on the subs, and I really appreciate that. I really do, man. This has just been so awesome, man, because like who in the world like would have thought like anybody want to sit around and like hear me talk about nothing, you know? So I'm like kind of blown away, but I promise you that I'm gonna do everything I can to keep going, to keep training, to keep doing what I'm supposed to. And even after the fight's over, I'm not going anywhere. You know, we'll keep hanging out and we'll keep doing this stuff. We'll just find different things to make money for good charities and stuff. And actually, I talked to Mike Sark today, and I might be helping him a little bit with ECC after the fight's over, because you know this is my last hurrah. I'm not fighting anybody after this. So, but after this is over, I might still be working with the MMA stuff. So, if that's the case, we'll still have fun with all that stuff too. So that's exciting.
This Captain Chad's going from fighter to promoter.
I don't know if I'm gonna be a promoter, but I might end up helping him with some of his probably like maybe interviewing some of his fighters, or kind of helping him doing some of the maybe calling some of the fights or working behind the scenes with ECC. I don't know. I mean, I'm just kind of volunteering and whatever. So, what guy are we talking about, Johnny? I don't know who you're talking about.
I think he's talking about I Leave YouTube when Chili DeCastro was banned. such a good name, by the way. I love that name, dude.
I'm looking that up.
Props to the name.
Okay, so I want my chat to kind of interact here for me a little bit. Okay, I want you guys to put in the chat right now what you guys now tentatively, if he shows up. So that's the only way. I don't want you to say he's not going to show up. So if he shows up, I want you guys to right now make your prediction of how the fight's going to go. Pick the ending of the fight. We're going to go decision. We're going to have a knockout. We're going to have a submission, TKO, whatever. Let's hear what you got. Ready and go. Because I want to see what everybody's pick is on this. Because if we get enough people thinking the same way I do, it might be not more than a coincidence.
So everyone already knows. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. I was going to say, so far we got, let's see, second round knockout, TKO in 30 seconds. Yeah.
Everyone knows I want a tap out because I want him to say I give up, but I think we all want the knockout. Just want to see Chili beg, just for a minute.
It said Chili climb out of the cage and run for the door.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll tell you this, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. At first, I was really kind of like, I was dead set that I was going to box him, and I'll be honest. I mean, I know he's a wrestler, but I really don't think he's going to be able to take me down if I don't want him to, because my wrestling defense is pretty good and I'm pretty strong. But I really don't think he can beat me that way. And I was going to box him, and I really don't think he can hang with me boxing, because I think he can't handle.
Oh, Chad, I have some other channels that want to wish you congratulations on your 1K.
Awesome.
NCR News Network wants to congratulate you, Mando Mike, Miss Mandy 777. They all congratulate you on 1K, sir.
No, I definitely
keep up the good work,
you guys. Thank you guys so much. And I'm going to assume that he can't box me. So, and I think he knows that too. But if it does go to the ground, I was thinking, I wasn't really looking for the ground to begin with. But then when he started telling everybody that he's going to shoot in on me and there was nothing I could do to stop him and he was going to smash me, yeah, I don't think he's going to like that. So now I'm focused more on the fact that I'm probably going to want to take it to the ground. So because I want to
Chad,
be what he says is his best.
Hey Chad, would you be okay if I let NCR News Network come up and join us?
We're gonna stagger them in. I'm only going to do 3 or 4 at a time, Anthony. So as we come in,
because 1,300 feet per second. Because 1,300 feet per second had a pretty precise way they see it happening, Captain.
Okay, what was that? Can you find it?
I agree.
He said
short right goes down, rear naked choke tapped out.
Naked choke tapped out.
I was thinking honestly the rear naked B, but that's too cliche, man. Like, I'd rather beat him with like an anaconda or a darce or something like that. Something that he's gonna say, "What the hell was that?" And when I wake him up, I'll tell you.
Later, he'd just make some remark about, "Of course, you had to get it in the rear."
Yeah,
you don't want him to have that kind of hand.
But what we're doing is, and what I'm kind of focused on at this point is I wasn't just going to box him and not really want to go to the ground, but now, I'm game. Since he says he's going to beat me on the ground, that's fine. Then I'll let you see what it's like. So, now here's where we're at. Okay, since we're hanging out, he thinks north-south is a strike. I know, Chris. I saw that. I called that last night. It's a position. North-south is a ground position. You got guard, half guard, side control, full mount, north-south. I mean, this guy and Neon Belly. And really what they were actually doing was closer to what would be Neon Belly in that video they were watching, except the guy was actually face down. So it was like Neon back, but still, I mean, it was kind of that type where you're posted out with your other foot and everything. And
what Chili was actually referring to, Captain, was the actual elbow strikes coming from Sky toward the ground. He was calling north to south because I think he wanted to sound cool trying to use some lingo.
Right. I think they call that 12-6 or something like that. When you actually, what it is, it's like you're hammering like this. You're not allowed to do that. But that's not even what those guys were doing. This guy was coming like this, which actually is legal in MMA, except for the back of the head, because the back of the head is what he was saying is not legal, and it's not. But here's what I would argue is that's not an MMA fight. They weren't fighting MMA. This is a guy that was actively resisting arrest. So I don't know what everything was behind that. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to. But without me knowing everything that was involved, there's no way I could come to any kind of conclusion of those officers' actions. There's no way I could do that. So
yeah. Once again, it needed more context. It didn't have enough context for us to make a pure decision as to whether their moves were right or wrong. It's only that small clip that he showed.
Right, and that's just it too.
I want to make you aware of a small technical issue.
Okay.
Good Old Boy says for some reason their moderator position isn't allowing them to do what they're supposed to be able to do. I'm not sure what they're referring to, but you would be the one to have control over that.
Okay, can you guys just entertain for a little bit?
But I'm not.
Because I've got to leave here and be able to go in another window. Can you guys just entertain for a little bit, and I'll mute and go out?
Sure, I think we can handle it.
Absolutely.
What do you think, Anthony? You just want to let him pick a subject? We'll talk about that till he gets back.
All right, guys, let's tell some ghost stories. I was going to say, let's say some ghost stories so that way it freaks out Chad later. I'm sorry, I'm moving from room to room.
I don't have any ghost stories. Those I don't have. Anybody in chat got a quick idea before he gets back? We'll talk about something crazy like snails last time.
Give us a topic.
Hey, Sovereign Soul's trying to get us to sing with him. Sit right back and you'll hear a tale.
Who's the professor? Damn sure isn't going to be me. I'm damn sure not going to be Gilligan. I guess I could be the skipper. No, Chad's the skipper. Hey, VW Star, good to see you. Come on, guys. What's going on in the world that we could talk about that will, what's going on out there? Me and
Shelly's
Terry
asking
saw
if I'll
news.
post pics of AFA's billboard. Yes. If he
Oh,
puts up
yeah,
a billboard here locally, you'll definitely get to see pictures of it. I promise you.
I did hear about that. That AFA is currently working to get a billboard of chili posted in Ironton. Which I think is a fantastic idea. I wish I thought of it myself, but
Hey,
you
just
know, like
real fast, guys. I just checked, and everything is on the moderator, the best that I can see. So I don't know why that is. I have no clue. It must just be some kind of glitch.
probably YouTube. It's probably YouTube just being their usual YouTube self.
Is there something, if there's something that needs to be addressed, you guys just keep calling it out to me and I'll catch it, or Terry will, and I'll deal with it if somebody's saying something they shouldn't. I do want you guys to remember that as long as they're just bashing me, I don't really care. If they're bashing you guys or they're taking shots at somebody that's just being mean or they're being nasty, then by all means bring it to my attention. But I think we're surrounded by friends in here as well as I know.
I believe so.
Best I can tell. So, let me see. I want to do one more thing. Excuse me, just one more minute, guys. Anthony, you guys.
No problem. Guys, actually, an interesting news story today. There was an explosion at the Hoover Dam. Terry actually put me onto that story earlier today. Did they find out any more information about that explosion? Anyone?
I don't know anything else about it other than what I sent you. Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind actually sent me the link to that. That was from Dabu7.
Yeah, I'm curious as to. I'm sure they're currently investigating what caused that explosion, but there was an explosion. And it looked fairly big from the video that was sent. That Terry sent me today. It looked like a fairly big explosion. It makes you wonder what's going on, man. You know, usually the Hoover Dam's pretty well maintained, so. But who knows? We don't know any information yet, or really what happened. I'm sure it was a generator. I'm sure a generator went bad and exploded. I'm really hoping that there were no people within the vicinity of this explosion and that no one lost their lives or no one was injured. But it is a pretty big news story that's running around today. Oh, we got Keeping It Criminal in here. Hey, Kick.
Hey,
Guys,
Kick,
go subscribe to Kick if you haven't done it. If you have not subscribed to Keeping It Criminal, I suggest you go do it now. Not now, but right now.
And if you want a different example for a trifold, you should check Kick's trifold out.
Absolutely, guys. He's got a website out there debunking the trifold. I would suggest you go check it out. If you guys are in the Discords, it's the link's in there. And Kick, if you'd like, you could drop the link in the chat for that one. But it's awesome. So's Kick.
Yeah,
Kick
if you haven't subscribed to Keeping It Criminal, then like I've said all along, what have you been doing? What are you doing?
Right? What are you doing with your life?
Because his channel is, well, I mean, he's been a very, very big part in what I am here, and he's been a very big inspiration to me being able to even do this, to see the way that he puts a product together is really something. So he's been very good to me. So, and I've been blessed to have his friendship, and I'm absolutely certain that you won't be disappointed if you subscribe to his channel. So
yeah, guys, go check him out, please.
And I will say,
my respect through an interview.
Absolutely. And I will say the same thing about Ironton Auditor and Anthony and many, many more. I mean, you guys have all been so really good to me, and I'm really, really blessed. So, I want to say this. I want to say this to everybody that's in here. I want you guys to realize that if you would have asked me this even 6 months ago, if I would have anything to do with YouTube, I'd be like, if you would have asked me even like, let's just say 2 years ago, I'd have been like, dude, I just lift heavy shit. That's all I do. I lift heavy shit. That's all I do. If it's heavy, I'm probably going to try to pick it up. But that's about all I got. But I definitely am having fun with this, and it's just such a cool thing. So let me ask you guys a question. I actually just got surprised here with a guest that actually come to hang out in the deck here. And I want you guys to realize who this is. So hang on just a second here. He's a tyrant. Are you guys okay with meeting a tyrant? I mean, he's...
Well, we've been tolerating you pretty well.
I mean, he's bad. He's really bad. So
Ooh.
come over here, Tyrant.
Uh-oh.
Let me see if I can get this going here. I'm trying to figure this out where I can. Yeah, that'll work. Makes it a little wider here. Oh, can you guys still hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
I can hear you fine.
I'm gonna turn this up a little bit since I had to kill that. This is the biggest tyrant at IPD right here.
Hey, I see that. Hey, I recognize that face.
Yeah.
That sounds like Ironton Auditor.
That is Ironton Otter. That's Terry.
Hey,
So-
he even recognizes.
Hey, sir. It's good to meet you.
This is Sergeant Evan McKnight. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever heard his name before, guys. From
You need to
somebody
turn the
else.
camera
I
so
have.
they can see him, Captain.
Let's see here.
Sergeant McKnight, it's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you. Who am I talking to?
You're talking right now. You're talking to Anthony.
Anthony.
But you're actually talking to looks like about 60 people actually right now. So you guys have. So did you guys hear that he was a tyrant? I'm just curious.
Oh man, yeah, he's got that
I
look
have
of a
actually
tyrant.
heard that.
I
I've
can
heard
see
that.
it.
Yeah.
Kick from Keeping It Criminal says thank you for your service to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I want you guys to realize this. This guy right here, I have known him since he was a very young boy, and he had an interest in being a police officer, and I tried to discourage him. But he decides to come up and be a police officer, and he become my cub. So I'm the one that started training him to be a police officer. And he is like my little brother. I have put a lot of effort into making him the best policeman I could. So when Chili come to town, and he automatically picked on one of the young men that I kind of brought up into this, that's kind of what made it personal. So if you really want to know who's really responsible for Chili's ass whooping that he's going to get, this guy right here. He's the reason why I'm gonna try to fix Chili's ego, because this guy right here is top notch, and in my opinion, I wouldn't say it otherwise. I have no reason to brag on anybody that doesn't have it coming, and this guy's got it coming. He knows his job. I've taught him well, and I have no doubt whatsoever that he's as good as it gets. And yes, he is a baby tyrant. He's got a baby face, but oddly enough, he is a sergeant, so he has served his community well to be promoted at such a young age. He knows his job very well, so I'm very, very proud of him and what he's been doing. So, and
we all thank him for his service and his dedication to his job, and he's obviously a very good police officer being trained by another very good police officer.
He is definitely he's gonna be the one, guys. When I was in Sovereign's chat last night, I was on his panel for a little bit, and I said something along the lines of, I've got to hand the reins over to somebody else because I won't be around. Well, this is one of them that I've poured in all the constitutional stuff for you to understand what freedom is and understand what our job is.
Hey, Captain.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Captain. I even had a chance to ride with the sergeant for a bit, and we were supposed to do a full shift, but I ended up sick and wasn't able to go. So if he's still open for the idea, so am I.
Sure. Well, right now, I'll tell you, we just got a message today that they suspended all the ride-alongs because of COVID. The way that I understand is somebody that was around or whatever may have been sick or something. So for right now,
all right, then I guess I'll just have to continue my ride behinds. Then I'll do the best I can.
I don't foresee it lasting very long. So, all right, listen, Evan, you're about to get a full dose of pure Uncle Artie.
All right.
Uncle Artie.
Hey, que pasa, mi amigo? What you doing?
What's going on, man?
Hey, I had a call from. Okay, I'll literally say it. It sounds so unbelievable. It's actually true. I just took a phone call from a Puerto Rican lesbian with a doctorate.
Do what now?
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
A Puerto Rican
You
lesbian.
definitely know some interesting people.
With
the
a doctorate.
Yes.
Only
She's
you,
a good
Artie.
friend. It's a long story, but if you knew if you knew the personal story, I'll text you afterwards, Chad, just so you know. But
I'm sure.
it's honest to goodness truth.
Oh my gosh! All right, so listen, we're doing this while Evan's here now. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I want you guys. Remember what we done the other night when we went live and we had the actual the topic challenge thing. So, who's up for putting us up to a weird challenge to have a discussion? Remember, we got to make this a real debate, a real interesting discussion. So, first person that puts something in the chat for some weird topic for us to talk about, we'll talk about it and go.
While we're waiting on that, I want to give Sergeant McKnight. I want to give Sergeant McKnight some props.
What's your son's channel? YouTube channel.
What is it now?
You got to pimp your son's channel. Keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, I honestly I do forget about it. I really do, because I think he kind of lost interest in it about the first 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, no big deal.
Oh my. Guys, hold on. I got Keeping It Criminal has a good one. Weirdest thing you have found in a perp's underpants.
Ooh. All right, let's let Evan start off with this one.
Yeah.
All right, Evan, what's the weirdest thing you've ever got somebody down their pants?
My opinion, I would say it would be Chad's fingers.
Whatever.
Oh my goodness.
I'd say.
Did you guys hear that?
What was it?
A sex toy. And I touched it.
Oh my god.
I've heard about like endangered species iguanas being down there, smuggling through an airport.
Now you see why you need those gloves.
As far as with me, I found some like what I think was like witchcraft like stuff, like weird little, I don't know what they were, but like some
like
kind
voodoo?
Yeah, like that. I don't know anything about that stuff, but like I'm sitting there thinking like probably shouldn't have put my hands on her and got that shit on me.
Now you're gonna be cursed.
Okay, but I gotta tell something, okay? Because he's here, and I'm gonna tell something on Evan. So one time, Evan and I were on a call, and I've pretty much always been Evan's supervisor. Okay, even like when he started, I was what was I? We'll go ahead and add my boy Bits and Pieces to the stream because he's my co-host here. So,
yo, Bits and Pieces.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Bits, good to see you.
You gotta stop beating up on the cop, dude.
So Evan decided to. We were on a call one time, and this guy, he was I think he was drunk and stuff. I never felt, you know which one I'm
Oh
talking.
my god.
He knows what I'm gonna So we have this guy, and he's hammered drunk. I mean, we was just checking on him because it was the middle of the day and he was all passed out. Well, we get up there, and I immediately know, like I've dealt with him before, right? And I knew that he actually had a colostomy bag.
Oh.
So I was like, Evan,
Oh no.
I said, will you pat him down for me, please? And I told him to search his bag, and the guy had like other bags in that bag. Does that make sense? And Evan's like,
Oh.
He said, what is this? And the guy says, that's my bag. He says, is that a colostomy bag? And he says, yeah. He says, has it ever been used? Evan's got it in his hands and stuff, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. So, but I wouldn't.
Oh.
But that's true story.
Poor kid.
Fun time.
Yeah.
Fun time.
If that don't dissuade you from becoming a police officer, I don't know what will.
He's been brought up right, guys. Okay, so next, somebody hit us up with something.
Well, guys, I'm gonna. My phone just hit 5%. I'm gonna drop down, let another person come up here. But Chad, always thanks for having me up here, man. It was fantastic.
Absolutely, brother. I appreciate it.
Hey, tell Wendy I said had baby what you do and Hikari.
I will.
You,
Hey,
bud.
text me later, Uncle Artie.
I will. I'm starting to get back to normal. Well, as normal as Uncle Artie can get.
Yeah, that's a
Well, hit me up, man. We'll talk. Bits and Pieces. It's always fantastic to see you, my friend. And
You too,
Ironton,
buddy.
of course.
You
I'll
have
see you
yourself
guys
a
later.
good night,
Good
dude.
night, sir.
See you, buddy.
You too.
Hey,
Later.
well, one thing I forgot to say. Hey, Cripple Cat, if you're in Discord, send me a message.
What's my most embarrassing arrest?
Me?
I mean, I've arrested several naked people. Like, yeah, I mean, I've had that kind of stuff before. You
Like
know.
meth heads, like running in the
Yeah, I
street.
mean,
Is that just because they're more fun to go for, or
What is it?
is that just because they're more fun to
I've
chase?
never
It's more
actually
fun to chase
arrested
a naked
anybody
person? I was
with
just
any
curious.
note.
No, they're not any fun. I've arrested, like I said, I've arrested naked people before. I have arrested.
Are they harder to catch since there's no clothes to grab onto?
Oh no, they didn't run. I mean, they just. I mean, I didn't have a choice. You know, I had to arrest them. But
Did you have to put handcuffs around a couple nuts?
Evan, what about you? What's your most?
Hey, at least it made the search easy.
You remember one?
Made the pat down a whole lot easier, did it not?
Well, at least it wasn't a concealed weapon.
Hey, Kick. Did I send you that link, Kick? I think I did, actually. I meant to. Evan, what's your most embarrassing one?
Hey, Captain, I want to give the sergeant some props when we get a chance.
Well, go ahead. While he's thinking, because he's trying to be a little bit shy. I don't know why he's acting.
Oh, I'm not shy.
He's trying to be.
You've been shy.
Well,
Children.
you know, I have no idea of knowing where they're at before I see lights flashing. You know, I see the cherries and berries, and you know, and I try to roll up. I try not to get there too soon because you never know exactly what's happening. But I'd pulled in and without going into, you know, exactly where and what was going on, it was a domestic issue where someone was threatening to hurt themselves or others. And, you know, of course, I come up camera rolling, not knowing what's going on. I got cussed by the lady who was there, who later apologized, you know, because I don't post those kinds of videos. But I wanted to give the sergeant props because instead of being angry with me or telling me that I couldn't be there, he actually tried to explain to her logically that I could be there, even if someone agreed that I couldn't, you know, and so anyway, I just wanted to give him his props for being a good guy.
So it's almost like he knew what your rights were and your constitutional freedoms.
Yeah, I mean, I swear to God, it was almost like he dreamed it up the night before or something, because he did seem to know.
I seen somebody in the chat a minute ago.
Such a tyrant.
First of all, I want to welcome Kick to the panel. I didn't mean to not welcome him up there, but we were in the middle of that. Kick, what's going on, buddy?
Hello,
Hey,
Kick.
man.
How you doing?
Hey guys, it's good to see y'all. I'm okay. I could be a little better, but I'm good.
Yeah, but man, if you were always better, you would never have be able to brag on it when you're on top, man.
No.
This is just your getting up. Let's do it, right?
Nah. There's always something to get better. There's
Absolutely,
always something
buddy.
more to do. There's always something to improve.
That's
It's
awesome.
never about being on top. It's about just doing better every day.
Yeah, it's about that journey.
Hey guys,
What is? Go ahead, bitch. You have something, buddy?
I just seen where everybody was saying hey, so I figured I'd say hey guys.
Bud, you're a celebrity. When they see Bits on there, they're like, man, I got to get some of that boxing. That's Rocky Bits Boa right there, folks. We worked the Bits pretty hard yesterday. Put him through the ringer.
I kind of embarrassed myself in the pool today doing the shadow boxing stuff, and these young kids were sitting there laughing at me. I was like, well, that's discouraging.
You'd be like, let me tell you something, little kid. I can beat up a little kid. Don't push it.
These are a couple teenagers just, you know, doing their snickering, like, but, you know, one of them was pretty cool because then we told them, hey, this is why I'm doing that. And they're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
I already put it.
I was going to address something in the chat. Yes, I have many times caught people in the act of having sex. Many times.
Did you ever?
We actually did. Evan and I have been on a call before and actually caught people having sex before.
I was still riding with you.
Oh, I thought you were actually on the road. Oh.
Well, yeah, we have a couple. But
Yeah, I
the
think
first
so,
one
too.
was I was doing a ride along with you.
Question is, how long did you watch before you busted them?
Oh no. This was not a spectator sport, okay? I promise.
Yeah.
No tag team there.
No, thank you. But all right. So who's next? Let's give me something in the chat. Kick, you got something you wanna challenge us to a conversation or anything?
Oh man, I already gave y'all mine talking about the weirdest stuff that you've pulled out of a perp's underpants. But I just wanted to come up and congratulate you on 1K. I got a lot of stuff happening here at home, and every time you invite me, I just seem to have something going on. It's wild. But even though the community's been there for you to help you, even though it may feel like Chili has kind of helped springboard a lot of this, what keeps people around is you. That's what keeps people around. So you keep being awesome, keep pushing us to be better people, and I'm glad to say that I can call you a friend, buddy.
Man, I appreciate that. Truly, I do.
It's awesome
And
of you to come
really
and
honestly,
say that, Kick.
I really honestly believe that and I'm not just saying this because you're here. I've said this to many people. You're probably my biggest inspiration on how to run my channel because from the first time I was involved in your channel and stuff, I was like, man, that guy's got it down. Like he runs his channel like it's smooth and you always carry yourself well. You're so well spoken, and it gives me something to try to strive for. Now I'm not Kick, and I'm not trying to be Kick. I can't keep up with Kick, but I definitely, absolutely, I look up to you in that way, man. I really appreciate it. Truly, it means a lot.
Thank you.
So,
I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you my secret.
He is impressive, isn't he, Captain?
he certainly is.
I'm gonna teach everybody the secret to how I do my channel. Are you ready?
That's there.
Move to Texas.
It's real simple. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing at any point, and I don't pretend that I do.
Huh, it works well.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. You figure it out as you go, and if you screw up, you learn from it, and you keep going forward. And if, and the little one says hi.
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 The main thing is you're going to screw up, stuff's going to be messed up, and you're not going to feel good about it, but you can't let that sit with you and not let it be a reflection of who you are. And as long as you continue to learn from it and keep building what your community wants, you'll end up being successful. Me, I'm just some small fish in a big pond. So I'm glad to be a part of.
I think that there's nobody here that would agree with that. We absolutely think that you're one of the leaders in our community, and I definitely appreciate you and the help that you've given me. And it means a lot to have you here for this 1,000 sub stream. It really means a lot to me. So
Yeah, the Kick's done a lot for a lot of
would
people.
agree.
Behind the scenes that people don't know about. So, guy's a real good guy.
He certainly is. So I definitely appreciate that.
I haven't personally got
I
a
agree
chance to
100%
really
with
talk
that.
to you, Kick, but I've heard a lot about you, and I just appreciate you for doing really good in the community, and you keep on trucking, dude.
I appreciate that, Bits. And, one day let's get together and just, have a little chat and get to know each other a little more. I've seen you around. I've heard some great things about you. And, just like I said, as long as you guys keep doing the right things, keep doing it for the right reasons, things will go well. And that's it. So I got to get that little Kicklet to bed. She is, it's past night time. So.
Well, I appreciate you coming on, man, and I'll get a hold of you very soon.
All right, y'all be well.
All right, see you.
Good night, man.
Bye bye.
Good night, Kick.
All right, so let's go back to the chat. I know I've missed some challenges of conversations, but go ahead and shoot some questions at. You got me and Sarge on the hot seat right now, so let's see what you got.
Nice taking time out to be have the Graces come in and give their presence to you there.
Who's that? I'm sorry.
I say having people like Kick come in and grace you with his presence, always nice to have him around.
Absolutely. Honestly, when I get a chance to actually have him and know that he's still kind of like, approves of me, makes me feel like I'm kind of like doing the right thing, because I really do put a lot of weight in what he thinks. That's honest. So thank you for providing awesome content. Oh man, that's awesome. Thank you. I'm very blessed, guys. I am. I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed with a lot of good people around me, and it gives me the opportunity to be able to have fun. And that's what I'm really doing right now. That's honest.
That's the best way to do it, dude. You just keep on trucking.
Strangest weapon found in a search. Strangest weapon? I mean, I found prison shanks and stuff. Yeah,
Have you ever? You
Yeah.
haven't found a tactical nuke up in somebody's ass yet? What's up?
No, but I'll tell you, I found munitions before. I found like homemade bombs and stuff. I found that kind of stuff.
Have you called sheriff's department something like that for that?
What is it?
As far as like a bomb or something like that, have you ever had to call the sheriff's department to dispose of it or something?
No, we don't call the sheriff's office for much of anything. Iron usually handles our own stuff, and then when we don't, we'll call. That one we called Columbus Bomb Squad. When we get something like that, we call the big ones. We call Columbus or something like that. Absolutely. So, all right, let's hit it again. And thank you. I appreciate you, Leanne, saying we're doing amazing. I really do. That really means a lot. I heard a rumor of a Legicator doll.
That needs to happen.
Oh, no. It better be bigger than Chili.
What if it's like a life-size version and just like when you squeeze on it, it says like inspirational stuff that you say?
Smitty was talking about it one time. He was going to make me an action figure. He was going to Legicator action figure. I was like, that'd be too cool.
That would be really awesome. You just
Hey, Captain, do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Captain, do me a favor. The
Yes, sir,
next
go
time
ahead.
you get a chance to talk to Kick, ask him if he'd be up for this, because a few of us thought it'd be pretty cool. Maybe we could have like a set made of all the YouTube guys. You know, each have their own doll. I don't know if anybody wants an Ironton Auditor doll, but you know what I'm saying. You know, I know some people want a Sovereign Soul Unchained, some people want a Chili, some people want a Bits and Pieces. I'm sure a lot of people want a Legicator, that kind of stuff. It'd just be neat to see them, you know, all in like a set.
That would be neat.
Well,
I don't think anybody's going to want one of me, especially when am I going to have to limp in my doll? I mean, one-legged.
We'll put a knee brace on it for you.
Put a knee brace on that. That'll work.
Yeah, but the voodoo dolls though.
Don't say that, Artie. Because Chili be buying them babies up. We'll all be getting pin pricks in the middle of the night.
He's just
No, my wife would be wanting one all the time.
be stapling lawsuits on.
Yeah, I've seen two questions. I've seen two questions you've got to answer.
Okay, let's hear
I've
them.
seen two questions you have to answer. One is have you ever done a cavity search?
No.
And the second is when you finally caught them, what was your most satisfying catch?
You mean like as far as a foot chase? I'm assuming.
I would assume that's what they mean.
I had years ago. It was about this time of year. It was really hot, and I had a guy run from me. I was working for the sheriff's office at the time. That's how long ago it was, and he ran from me. And I think total, there's a motorcycle going by. So I think total, if I had to guess, it was probably over a mile that I chased this guy running. I mean, like exhausted, but I was fresh out of the academy, so I was like, "You ain't getting away from me." But I chased him. That's the longest chase I ever had, and when I finally caught him, it was like, I mean, if he would have had any fight left in him, there's no way I could have cut. I was exhausted, which luckily he was more exhausted than me, so that was probably my best one. And Evan never catches anybody, so they always outrun him.
He didn't sick me out.
Hey, Captain Sovereign.
Never catch anybody.
2 or 3 successful ones. The rest I'm
Hey, Captain
I was
Sovereign
just
Soul.
kidding.
no, he's legit.
All right, what is it, Terry?
Hey, Captain Sovereign Soul Unchained said that the Ironton Auditor doll would have to be small enough to fit on a keychain. I think he's trying to make a short joke.
Hey, can we have the Bits doll boxing gloves built on? That's what I'm talking about.
You have
hear
to
me?
put the Jelly Belly in there too, man.
Oh, we ain't worried about that Jelly Belly because I ain't gonna be around very long. I want them boxing gloves on there, That's what I'm talking about.
I got a compliment on those gloves when I posted them on Facebook earlier, and they're like, "Those are nice." I'm like,
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right, so let's go next. Come on, somebody give me something. Give me a challenge. What we want to talk about? I don't care if you want a topic or if you want to ask
What
questions.
What was your most dangerous call?
I don't know. I mean, there's been a lot. I've done some, I've done some stuff before I look back in hindsight and say, damn, that was dumb. Like, I should have done that. But,
have you ever had to shoot your gun?
Yeah, but I mean, I've had to put animals down and stuff.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah. Luckily, Evan hasn't because he can't shoot either.
I can shoot.
I'm playing. I'm just teasing.
Evan, is it true that you're like Barney Fife? You're only allowed one bullet, and you have to keep it in your pocket.
Yes. I keep it in my pocket.
Is that true?
No, it's not true.
I was going to say, it's like, wow, that's
No, that's in reference to the Andy Griffith show back in the 50s and 60s. Barney Fife.
How many laws have I broken? Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I have. I mean, obviously speeding or running through a stop sign or something. I'm sure I've done that kind of stuff.
Well, you're violating everybody's civil rights right now.
Obviously, yeah. But
yeah, look at you're oppressing a kid next to you. Look at that.
I want to ask real fast. Let's see who was it? That was Eating Beaver, wasn't it? Is 1300 FPS still in here? If FPS is still in here, I need you to sue Eating Beaver for me for asking me a question like that. This is not transparency, folks. Okay.
Let's start snargly, you jerk. You were supposed to hire me. You're taking food away from my belly, so I'm going to have to sue you, Chad. How dare you?
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm going to sue everybody. I'm suing literally everybody I know. I'm suing Evan.
Yeah, Misfits
so your son for not taking that hat off you and smacking you with it, so he can kiss all of his toys goodbye. Thank you. Have a lousy night.
I'm just going to sue myself and keep you all tied up in litigation so long that you just never get a chance to sue me. I'm just going to tie myself up with my own red tape. I figure I've done something to me worth suing for.
Let me ask you a question. Who was it that was asking a minute ago about going to the range? I missed that.
That was Miss Bits.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Absolutely. I've been known to shoot a little bit. So
hey Chad, I got something I want to tell you. Something you may or may not want to participate in.
Okay.
So let's just say,
am I gonna get beat up? Because I already got scheduling for that.
You know, this might be worse than that.
Yeah, of course.
So what if I was to tell you that I got a gummy bear, 2 gummy bears?
I know what you're getting ready to ask me, Bits. It's those Hop Gummy Bear Challenge things, aren't they?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Where did you get it from?
Amazon.
So you've been planning this?
Somebody recommended it the other day. I forgot who it was. For whoever it was, thank you for reminding me of that or recommending that. So would you like to participate in on stream? Both of us.
You know I'll do it, but like I'm gonna give you guys a heads up, okay? For real though, my stomach, like I cannot handle hot stuff at all. So I would prefer to do it after the fight because it legitimately might really mess me up. But I mean, I'll do it. But I gotta tell you guys something. Don't ever.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna leave.
No, you got to stay here. You're a good punching block here. So one night we were working and I told him about the hot chip challenge and I was like, it's not that bad. I was like, these guys are just a bunch of pussies, man. I was like, you can do it. And he's like, I'll do it. And so I bought it for him.
It was like $8, wasn't it?
It was $10 and it was worth every minute. That was hilarious. He was throwing up and screaming and I thought he was going to start crying. And I was like, and of course we were videoing it because, that's what you're going to do, right? So oh my God, it was awesome. I can tell you this, after seeing that, Bits, you probably better be careful about that gummy bear, bud, because I'm telling you, if it's anything like that damn chip.
This is supposed to be worse than a chip.
Can we show you how to put torture cuffs on correctly? I don't have any handcuffs with me. I try not to really have that stuff on them all forward.
I have a question for you, Captain.
Oh,
Somebody in the chat asked, is it Is it difficult to work with other agencies, and which ones are difficult to work with?
Can you repeat that for me one more time? I'm sorry.
Is it difficult working with other law enforcement agencies, and locally, which ones are difficult to work with?
There's going to be sometimes agencies are difficult, but a lot of times it's individuals. But I will say this: when I was a detective, and that was years back when I was a detective when I worked major crimes, any agency with the federal government was a waste. Like, I mean, just took me forever to get anything done. They were good guys, but they were slow. They didn't really want to. They just, he's like pulling teeth to get them to do anything. I mean, like, you care to help me out on this? And I'm like, man, like, seriously, like, really bad. And as far as local here, I can't say it. I mean, I think we got a pretty good relationship with everybody. I mean, they're all pretty good in my opinion. Let's see what else. Yeah, Bean, I was thinking that too.
Is it hard to work with your local neighborhood auditor?
No, not you. No, Terry's awesome. Terry doesn't bother us.
I'll be 26 in September.
Yeah, Evan's gonna be 26, but he looks like he's 12.
That's what I was going to say. You look like really 12 years old.
Yeah.
Exactly 12 years old.
If I were in a bar, I would card him before I would serve him.
And Evan is single, ladies. I'm just putting that out there.
And there gentlemen, it's a new millennium.
Are you guys?
I don't think Evan's going to be okay with that.
Are you guys going to make the IPD swimsuit calendar?
Oh my gosh, I've actually had people ask me to do that. Like, if I was interested in making calendar, like, nobody wants to see my ugly ass. Like,
you get all of us YouTubers, all of us just 1 month. That'd be terrible.
Yes, I have dealt with other soft sits. Yeah, it's a little. I mean, not quite like Chili, a little different. Like, actually putting like the notes up on the door and stuff, and just silliness. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, there's going to be people act silly. There's going to be people think they can pull stuff off, and you just make yourself look dumber. Cops are arrested. So what did the frogger do to arrested? Let me guess. Who's Double D? I guess I don't know who that is.
Apparently, the one right before it says Double D is an auditor, so I guess Double D is an auditor. I'm not sure who that is either, but
I don't know either.
Didn't they say he got kidnapped a while ago?
Somebody got kidnapped?
I'm pretty sure they said that Double D got kidnapped earlier on in the chat.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
I'm not familiar.
Funniest arrest, Evan. Give me your funniest.
I just woke up.
Oh my gosh, he's going to try to be a big baby, guys.
I'm trying to think, guys. I slept all day. I'm on midnights now, so I'm trying to get used to it.
I can't think of it. I mean, there's been so many. Like, I mean, just silly things that happen over the years. Just you laugh at it later type thing. But it is what it is. There's different things.
Have you ever showed up for a call? Have you ever showed up for a call and then had to turn around and scold the person who called you for calling you for such a ridiculous reason?
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say that. I've arrested the people that's called. I mean, they call and they think they're in the right, and they're nowhere near in the right. Kidnapping is fraud return. Oh, okay, yeah, I get you. So that was some pun involved in that. So yeah, I've arrested people that we've been called on, but I've never actually, like, to be honest. I mean, I've been called on some stuff. I kid you not, one time I got called because there was water running down this lady's driveway, and she forgot to mention the fact that the water was run down the driveway because it was pouring the rain. True story.
Wow.
Can't make that up.
Hey, Sergeant, somebody, Abby Joe said you needed to drink some coffee, sir.
Yeah, he needs to wake up, don't he?
I live off Monster. I just don't have one.
Yeah, he's on that midnight schedule now. So, all right, somebody else, give me something. Give me something to run with, or
How about the moment you were the most scared?
what is it now?
The moment you were the most scared.
Probably not the way that you think. I was doing CPR on a 2-year-old little boy. So.
Oh, and you don't have to say more. I know. As a dad, that's the only thing needs to be said. If you're too stupid to think what he's thinking, you're an idiot.
What did the academy not prepare you for? Being a police officer. The academy didn't teach you anything except for basically how to be afraid of everything and to not get sued. That's all it really was. Basic law, understanding the idea. But, you really learn it when you get out here and you learn to talk to people and you learn how to actually do the job. It's not at all a hard job though, guys. It's not. If you can talk to people and you've got a little bit of courage and you can just kind of hit your britches up and go, so to speak, then you don't have any problem doing this job. It's not that bad.
I'd say mental health.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's good. We kind of talked about that the other night. Like, it has to be mentally taxing for you guys, like walking out knowing that you have all these people saying, hey, do you fund the police? We hate the police. That couldn't be easy like any job, especially when you're trying to, help people, and then you get that. Sucks.
Yeah, it can be kind of tough.
Captain.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Captain, explain the diversion program to people. Let them understand that, first of all, you don't have to be arrested in order to enter. Like if they just come up to you or one of the officers, you ought to help them right into it, right? They don't have to be arrested to be able to put into the drug diversion program to be able to get the help that they need. They don't have to be arrested first. Is that correct? If they felt that they needed help, they could just come to you to get that help. Is that not correct?
Well, I don't know that. I don't know there's actually a program term for how that worked, but I can tell you that I've called before to the people that run the diversion stuff out of the prosecutor's office and set up help for people that weren't arrested.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I know the chief had said, people tend to wait till they're arrested, but it's not necessary. If they just come to us and let us know, we can get them into these programs.
Absolutely. If you've got a problem, with drugs, or you got a problem with, if you're having, some mental health issues or whatever, if you come to us, we'll find a way to help you. I promise. Even if it's, we'll probably put you in touch with somebody else. But
there's a lot of programs, like a lot of people don't really recognize, but there's a lot of programs you can go through when it comes to mental health. I mean, either if you're battling addiction, anything like that, suicide, whatever. There's a lot out there, so you never have to feel like, hopeless. And I know it's hard to say that, especially if you deal with depression on a daily, but, there's a lot of things that can help you out. And one thing too is, if you love something and it makes you happy, do it. Don't let anybody else tell you not to do it. Unless it's like something like stabbing yourself with a needle or something.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's a bad idea. But just
even Bits and I personally will help you if you come to us. We'll find a way. We'll get you in touch with the right programs. You'd help me do that, wouldn't you, Bits?
Wholeheartedly believe that.
And let me tell you this. Okay, so I've been in and out of the a mental side of a hospital a few times. Um, when you think about it, you're like, man, that's embarrassing. That's so embarrassing to do. Um,
It's not.
Go if you're feeling so bad that you want to end yourself or you just need help, go to the hospital, tell them what's going on. And I know it's going to be awkward at first, but it gives you a little bit of time to clear your head. And what puts it in perspective is when you get into these places, you're going to meet people that's got a way worse off than you do. You kind of come out kind of humbled and more knowing when you come out of those places. So it's not a bad thing to go to any of those places, especially if you need help. Like I said, I've done it several times. It's sometimes it sucks, but it helps.
Absolutely. Address a couple things in the chat. No, Evan's normally not quiet at all. He's only got a big mouth. And as far as seeing somebody disappear in the cemetery, no, I ain't never seen that because I'm telling you right now, I'll be going, I'm out. And as far as there's somebody else that I've seen that said, has anybody ever told us about what we can do or anything along those lines?
We need to have a ghost hunt.
Somebody was asking about that. Let me see if I can find it. Has your department had to hold discussions on what you're able to do and not do in different government buildings, city halls, with these frauders that are popping up everywhere? No, I mean it's pretty much. I mean, we all kind of understand. It's constitutional issues and stuff, and within the within the freedoms of the Constitution, there still has to be applied. The act of reasonableness. So if they come in, they're on government property, and the government property is open to the public. As long as they don't break the law, I don't care. By all means, they're free to do what they feel like they have to do. Let's see. Oh, somebody's telling you to smile, Evan.
I need a monster, seriously. If I had a monster, I'd be with it.
See what he does. He's so whiny.
Do you have a pen or pencil? Maybe you can just reach over and jab him off camera a little bit, wake him up.
I mean, I should have, honestly.
If you got a marker, you can draw a smile on his face.
Yeah, he's normally. I think he's a little dragging a little bit. I think he's a little bit.
I am. The transition. We just
he's trying to switch those sleep schedules. That sucks.
Yeah, we just went to nights. Well, I just went to nights on the 10th. So I'm still trying to get used to it.
He's whiny.
I am whiny.
Basically, that's really what I'm getting out of this. All I hear is blah 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 blah. I'm a big whiny bitch. That's what I'm hearing.
Hey, Captain, Sovereign Soul wants to know if you've ever been placed in torture cuffs.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for training and everything else, absolutely. I mean, my kids have handcuffed me a million times.
Everything that people go through during arrests, we've had to do.
Yeah, we've been tased, we've been pepper sprayed, we've been. Yeah.
Hey guys, have you ever heard of the handcuff challenge? I'd be willing to do it if one of y'all would handcuff me.
No, I don't know what it is. I don't guess.
I've never heard of that.
I heard Chili say once that nobody could stand the torture of having handcuffs on for 10 minutes, and I'm pretty sure that it's not so torturous that I can't take it. So, I would be willing to take the challenge live, so one of y'all could handcuff me, and we can see if I can manage for 10 minutes. Since a lot of people see me as like keychain size, let's see how big of a heart the little guys got.
Keychain. Sovereign's talking about you. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't care. You guys want to do some kind of challenge like that, we'll do it. Don't bother me a bit.
How about the handcuffs, torture cuffs, and the gummy bear, same time?
Oh, somebody needs to
I don't know if I can handle the gummy bear, man. I'll give it a shot, but I'll definitely do the cuffs. If the people in chat want to see it, tell them to say so. I'll do the handcuff challenge.
Salacious said that.
I guess I would let you feed me a gummy bear too. I'm not sure how that's going to turn out. You might just have to watch me, scream and puke. But hey, it wouldn't be my first time.
So Salacious is challenging Evan to tell an embarrassing story on me. So I've asked him to. I don't know I don't know. I'm sure he does, but
he's my superior, guys.
Oh no! Tell me you did my best.
Oh,
okay. So let me set this up. We've we've pranked each other quite a bit, because we have to do something to keep our sanity, right? So we have a little bit of fun back and forth, okay? So usually it's kind of like tag you're it. Like I'll do something to him, and then we all do something to each other, or whatever. Well, it just so happened to come around that it was my turn for the ass end of the bad stuff, right?
Because I had gotten it way more than he did. He got me way more than I'd ever think about trying to get him back. I don't like messing with people because I don't like my stuff messed with. But when I failed the academy, I started working a security job, so I had a security badge, and I just so happened to switch his sergeant badge out with a hospital security badge.
True story.
And which epically failed because he didn't leave the station.
But I wore it for like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
like during shift change and everything, I actually wore it. I had like a top flight security of the world badge on my freaking body armor instead of my sergeant's. I was a sergeant at the time, and everybody kept looking at me and they was like snickering at me and stuff. And I was like, "What the hell are you? Like, what are you doing?" And then I was like, "Dang it!" I was like, "Okay, that's funny. Yeah, it's really cute."
Then he got me back, and I haven't messed with him since. But he got me back with pouring a pack of Kool-Aid in my locker.
Yeah, I went back there, and I opened up his locker, and he had all of his gear in there, and his boots and everything else. And I took a bunch of dry packets of Kool-Aid and just filled his locker full. Yeah, lesson learned. You don't mess with the old man. Let's see what else we got here. Bitch, you still awake?
Yeah, I'm awake. I got sidetracked. Whenever I get on Reddit, I'm always like, I've got ADD. That's all there is to it. I get sidetracked so bad.
Oh, I was going to tell you guys, there's been a bunch of people ask me about my video where I was playing guitar. It had some kind of glitch and it kept messing up there at last, and it was like it was just like freezing. So I tried to I was like, well, maybe it's just on my phone. So I tried on something else, and it just kept doing it. So I actually deleted it, and I have full intentions of actually putting it back up. I just honestly had forgot about it. So
Lisa wants to know how long it takes y'all to get completely dressed with all of your gear. I assume the opposite would be true. We'll know how long it takes to get undressed. So how long does it take?
It's it can, with the body armor and everything. Well, now the body armor is a little bit faster because it's actually an exterior carrier. It's not as bad. Back in the day when we had to actually do the undershirt vest and all that stuff, and it was just getting everything neat. Evans, if you want, Monster, meet me at Speedway and I'll get you. Baby, you're gonna have to get him a monster then. You already made it. So,
as time goes on,
did you call that a monster date?
A monster date.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'd say probably 10 minutes, maybe. I don't know. It's very hot, Leanne. It's very, very hot. Especially Memorial Day parade when we're sitting out there directing traffic and stuff. It's miserable. Very, very hot. Which, you know what? I'd say get used to it, but you kind of do, I guess.
I'll tell you what was funny is before it started to warm up this year, I was out there in a hoodie every night. And most of these guys are out there in short sleeve shirts, and it's because of all the layers they had that I didn't.
Yeah. Which, I don't know. I'll still get cold natured though. That's just how I am, I guess. But send your streams with a song performance.
He does have a good voice.
I was thinking about what I was going to do tonight, as far as on my live stream, and I thought, man, I may drag out my guitar and actually sing a little bit live and let everybody kind of chime in on what they think about it. But I just hadn't really put a whole lot of thought in it. And then the next thing I know, I look up and I'm like, dang it. I forgot to get everything together. So, but I appreciate that. I used to play years ago. I played in a rock band, and I played a lot of the clubs and stuff. And then later on, when I got my heart right with God, I started playing in church, and I was praise and worship leader for a while in church, which was a lot of fun. So, and I like to play and I like to sing and stuff. it's just kind of one of those things I just do on a rare occasion now, though. Very much.
Someone said Bits is the gummy bear, a self-portrait.
Hey, Unclean Hands, what's going on, my man?
Hello, Unclean Hands. Good to see you tonight. And Captain, someone else suggested maybe you should end all of your lives with a song. I agree. Maybe that'd be a cool way to get back into it, and we get to hear it, and you know.
But I heard that way wrong.
What is it?
I heard that way wrong. You said you guys should end your lives with one song. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
Let's stay here for a while.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I like being here.
I used to not like being here, but I like being here now.
I gotta say,
didn't mean to end it now. Just meant when you end it to sing a song to put us out.
Oh,
yeah, I might have to do that. I don't know. We'll see. I have to say, like, you know, it's funny because like everything that I kind of envisioned that I would do with my channel hasn't really been like what I've been doing with my channel. Like, you know, like originally when I started, the idea was actually like gun related type stuff, and I haven't done any of that stuff. So, but I mean, it's all good. I'm still having fun. That's all that matters, right?
What you have been doing is becoming part of and helping to build a large community of people who happen to be like-minded, logically thinking. You know, we're finding each other.
Oh, I just seen Salacious. There is merch for the fight. It's not. I'm not the one selling it. There's some other. I know Triggered Limey has some stuff up on his page that's for the fight, and then there's a few businesses.
Captain, if you would like to be able to sell some merch, hit me up and I'll take you to someone who can take care of that for you.
Yeah, I mean, let me know if you guys in the chat are interested in me putting together merch. I don't know. I've never done any of this stuff, and I don't know what you would want, but I mean, I'm up for whatever.
Even the Ironton Auditor has his own T-shirt, Captain. It'll be easy. It's no big deal.
Okay. Can't wait to see you pound chili. I will try my best. I promise. I promise. I don't think Chili's really knows what to expect. I think he's a lot more confident than he should be. I think he's going to have a bad day.
I don't know if he's that confident or if he just tries to tell everybody on his channel that he's that confident.
Maybe. Bean, I'll be honest with you. I like these new Tauruses. He doesn't necessarily agree with me.
I miss my Crown Vic.
He had a Crown Vic when he.
I was thankful that I got to drive a Crown Vic for a little bit in the beginning of my career. I mean, it had already been ran to death, but
you got one of my old Vics, didn't you? Did you get one of mine?
No.
Oh, I thought you did. Yeah, I think the Tauruses are the best police cars I've ever driven. It's all-wheel drive, it's turbocharged. I mean, it's
the new Explorers are even better. The 2022s.
Oh yeah. By the way, after the stream, if you guys want, posted a new video. I promised tonight.
Well, let's watch it, Bits. Bring it up.
Okay, let me
you guys type in Bits in the chat right now if you want to go and watch Bits video right here while we're at it.
Let me see. Ouch. Okay.
All right, let's see, Bits. I'm gonna change the thing here too. Let me see here. All right, it's all you, Bits. We don't have any audio again, Bits.
No audio?
Nope.
Not in the world. Huh.
Remember we dealt with this the other day too.
Let me see what's going on. Audio. Mic, audio speaker. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Huh.
I don't have where you shared your screen. It's not got audio on it.
Oh. Well, this is really strange.
It did it last time too, remember?
Yeah.
Unclean Hands ask if that's muted on that. Is your actual muted channel on your YouTube?
No, I don't think so. Let me check. No, it's not muted.
I don't know, man.
That's
I don't
odd.
have it muted here.
Echo cancellation. Well, let me do this. I want to.
I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this down and maybe bring it back up.
Okay.
Try that. I don't know what's going on. Chili's narcissistic delusional. he's a idiot. I like that.
The settings. I mean, it's should be fine. I'm confused. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything I could do to fix that.
I don't know. I remember it did do it the other night, and you done something.
Trying to think.
Oh, Miss Bit said turn your speakers on. I'll bet that's why it's going to come through your computer.
That's a good point.
Gosh, you're so lucky to have me.
Try to see what happens.
Let me pull back up.
Yeah. We got sound.
I don't hear it.
Was there sound there?
I didn't hear it. No. I don't know what's up, man.
Let me go back in the audio here.
Can you hear it, Terry? Is it just me?
No, man, I can't hear a thing.
Okay. StreamYard should have the option to adjust. I don't think it's literally anything at all, though. There's no. It doesn't even give me the option for the mic on that channel. Like it doesn't even recognize that there's sound there.
Yeah, it's really weird. Should by all means.
Oh, Justin, you're right. That's exactly what it is. Honestly, it's a virus protection. It's just keeping us from hearing Chili.
Hey, Bits, can you just put the link to that in the private chat, and maybe Chad can bring it up on his?
Yeah, I'll do that now. Here. It might be something I'm messing up, but
I'll tell you what. Let's put the link right in the direct chat too, and that way we can get everybody. We want the views too, so we want everybody to check it out.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, that would be even better as opposed to wasting the 50-some people here or whatever. And we want to make sure that that we get your views and they're good, man.
And we're really close to 1,500 followers on there.
Where you at now?
I think as of right now, I am sitting at 1,483.
Oh my gosh. Are you subbed in? Bits and pieces. Yeah, we need to get you subbed. We need to find out. We're going literally. We gotta get some people subbed. All right. While he's messing with that, does anybody have anything topics of discussion? Any questions about anything? It's all on the table. You guys want to talk about police stuff? You want to talk about personal stuff? You want to talk about fight stuff? I don't care. Hit me with it. We'll go.
Any sound?
Hey guys, I'm not trying to brag, but I've got like 3,947. It bounces back and forth a little bit between 10 and 15 here and there, but it usually stays somewhere in that neighborhood.
That's awesome, man.
That is awesome. We got to get you over 4,000 too. You're really close.
I keep trying on it. We'll see how it goes.
J Car, how do you match the bullets in the correct gun? On the base of the bullet, it'll have some kind of markings. It'll say something. You'll just have to read on there and see what it is. Like it may say something like 38 special, or it could say 9mm or something like that, and that'll tell you the caliber of the gun.
Yeah, you might have to go through the link, Chad. It doesn't seem like it's going to do anything on my end.
I don't know if I can be able to share it though, Bids. Let me see. It's not going. Do you know how I can share the screen up here, Evan? So we'll follow that link to be able to show.
To do when you right click it.
Right click the link.
Yeah.
We can do tab.
Share. So,
Boy, it's a good thing we're all good at being real technical on here, isn't it?
You would think after almost a decade of doing this, I would know what I'm doing.
share system audio.
Window.
I keep throwing your channel link in the chat, so if people want your channel, it's definitely been thrown through there.
I appreciate it, my dude.
Yeah.
This.
It,
Yeah.
the content in the video was kind of pissed me off a little bit, so yeah, I had to share what I thought about it.
Okay, I think we might have got it. Let's open up. Let's not share on Streamline.
You know, I have a question for Tina Slay Richardson. You could hate me all you want. That's
you guys
fine.
got that?
I never did anything to you, but I'd like to know.
Yeah, we're hearing it now.
The men who killed your son. You're not going to get justice just hating me.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're stopping by. I just showed you a clip that's, for all intents and purposes, is kind of disturbing. You know, as a human being, as a person, you're bound to say stupid things. You're bound to slip. And sometimes you have to check morality before you say something completely inexcusable. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to get I'm exhausted, really exhausted. I've been putting it in pretty well to gyms, a swimming pool, over YMCA, and all this. So kind of bear with me. And this is actually late. I said I was going to get this video out today, and by God, I'm going to get it out today. One way or the other is happening. So yeah. So you watched that video. You watched the beginning of the intro, and a lot of questions came to mind. How could you, somebody on a high platform, let's just face it, Sweetie's got, a little over 40-some thousand followers. That's quite a bit. I mean, even like I may never ever get there, but it's possible. I didn't think I was going to get to almost 1,500, which, by the way, if you haven't already, feel free to hit that button so we can get to 1,500. We're almost there. But you would figure if you are at a high point, if you have a platform that a lot of people watch, a lot of people look up to you. And let's face it, there's a lot of people, a lot of crazy people that look up to him. And it's weird. I don't understand it. But then again, that's just me. But I don't know how you can justify saying something like that. The thing about Tina Slay, and I've got to talk to Tina Slay maybe once or twice on whenever shared a stream, and she said something about her son that really resonated with me. Something I love. He shared. He loved too, and that was Pokemon. I know again I talk about Pokemon a lot. It means a lot to me. I know it's weird. Just bear with me. It's just one of those things. I'm a nerd. See, got big Pokemon tattoos. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. I'm a nerd. Can't help it. But how can you, as a human being, prop somebody's child that they lost in a horrific way? I mean, any way is bad. You know, you losing your son and your daughter, anybody really. But how could you use that to try to drive some kind of point? Don't you think that's inappropriate? I would expect an apology. Honestly, I would. That's beyond disturbing, dude. And you know, I'm being real right now. I'm being real. This is not me trolling you. And I hope you're watching. But you have a platform, dude. You have a lot of people who watches you. You know, I don't know how many of those are fake. Could be fake, just my opinion. I don't know that. But why would you do that? Why would you bring her son in, try to prop her up for profit while saying something to her which is clearly not your business in the first place? You know, I don't care what happened prior. All I know is Tina got hurt by you. You won't admit it. You'll say she's defaming you. I believe her. I believe her. You know, when she talks about this, I believe her. I don't know. I don't think she's lying at all. I think she's telling the truth. I think you're not telling people the full story. You're deflecting. But it's disgusting that you're using her son as a target. How could you do that to a grieving mother? What the fuck are you, man? Honestly, what are you? What's your deal, dude? Where are you getting at? You have no authority to talk about her son at all. You have no authority to do that. You should stop doing it. You should apologize. Make it right. You talk about being a good human. You talk about being a good person. But you do stuff like that. And, you know, you say stupid shit all the time. But that takes the cake. And it's disturbing. I don't know why you would do that. I don't know why you would do something like that. I mean, a lot of people probably already, you know, they know that. They know you're capable of doing that. They expect it. You know, I don't know you in the short time I do, like, had experience with you. Like, if that's me covering you on this channel, that's the worst. That's one of the worst things I've seen you do, in my opinion. You can't do that. And, you know, I feel like a parent scolding you. And I know you're not going to listen. You're going to say, hey, you're fat, because that's what you did earlier. By the way, I hope you liked that comeback, by the way. Hope you did. Probably tasted good. Sorry, that was dirty. It's dirty. But I'm sure a lot of people in your community, and I've seen it, a lot of the comments on that video thought it was really distasteful. Really. I mean, you should really go back and pay attention. And I know you're going to say all those people were trolls. You could say that. You say everybody, but it's against you as a troll, and you try to censor them, which you're supposed to be a First Amendment protector, but you're not. Obviously, you don't want people to hear a story, and you block it. You throw it away. Then you say something stupid, and once you get backlash, you try to backtrack. You do. Now, like I said, you say a lot of stupid shit, but that was probably the dumbest thing I've heard. And, you know, I haven't heard it all. I don't know. You know, there's a ton of history behind before I started covering you. I mean, there's a lot. You know, I only scratched the surface. You know, Masshole, Team Skeptic, Josh from AFA, Ironton Auditor, a lot of these guys know what you're doing. But this shocked me because, you know, I don't have a son or a daughter, right? I'm getting married. I can't have kids. I chose not to. Got a vasectomy. chose not to have kids. But I have a niece and a nephew that I love so damn much. And if somebody was to say something like that, it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't just be me wanting to fight. Okay? Be a lot to it. And I'm not making threats to you. I'm not. Don't take that out of context. I'm sure you will. But dude, you really need to apologize for that shit. Like bad. You need to. Do the decency, the common courtesy, be a fucking nice person. For once. Don't lie. Don't try to hide behind something. And I know I sound like I'm just scolding this whole video, but it just really worked on me. Like especially on the stream. When it was on the stream and you started bringing her child's name up, what the fuck are you thinking? You think people like that? You think people are liking that? People like drama, sure. And you do have some of your fellow friends, saying disgusting things. I took a screenshot of one of them. It was awful. Because somebody who hasn't lost a kid says something to somebody that lost a kid. No, fucking A, dude. No way. No way. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm out of energy. I'll tell you. I've been putting it in pretty well. And that's where we're going to go away from that for a moment. We're done with that. I think I had my fill. But I hope you guys see what I see. I hope you guys understand, and I know you do. You're smart. You guys are great. I love you very much. Every single one, even my detractors. And I just feel bad for Tina because Tina's a good person. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time with her, and I would like to get to know Tina. I would like to talk to Tina. I'd love to bring her up and have talk about things. But Tina, if you're watching, you didn't deserve that. Like what he did. Like you didn't deserve any of that. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that happened to you. And I'm sorry that he made that video and keeps on propping your child for profit. Not only does he want money from that, but he's also trying to get money from a childhood cancer charity fight. So we know what kind of a person he is. We do. It's undeniable. But guys, again, I'm just gonna I keep on going back to it. But let's go back. I'm sorry, and this is a sad video, Jude. This is sad as hell. I didn't really mean it to be. The subject of it. I mean, yeah, it's meant to be sad. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. Don't stand for anything like that. And if you're watching this and you hate my guts and you're Team Chili, Team Sweetie, take a look at that video. Take a look at it. And you try to justify that. Because you can't. Just because you believe every word he says, you cannot justify that at all. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. Be sure to hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, or actually hit that like button, hit the number one, hit the like. All right. Guys, I love you very much, and I'll see you soon.
One man with a huge heart right there.
Absolutely. And Bits, you're right on, man. I mean, that's just it. Guys, if you can't see, if you're not subbed to him, that's the kind of content you can expect from him. And it's not always serious. Sometimes he's having fun with stuff too, but he'll put it out there straight. So if you're not subbed to Bits and Pieces, shame on you. I will stop this right now and give everybody time to go sub if you haven't, because I'm telling you, it's worth it. Go over and get your and start following this guy so you can enjoy this content. It's absolutely.
You're going to be like Chili. You're going to just not go any further and turn your back to the camera until you get so many subs.
Does he really do that?
I have been told that he has turned his back on the camera and refused to say any more until he got a certain amount of likes. I've been told that by other people.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of like holding your chat hostage, I guess,
Oh my god!
I don't know how many times your mods can like your video, but
no kidding. So, I tried to kind of steer away from his silliness tonight, just simply because that's what everybody likes to say. That's the only reason you're here. No, I mean, it's the only reason I'm on YouTube to start with, but now the reason I'm here is you guys. That's what I'm here for. I don't really care what I talk about. I've literally opened the panel up to you guys ask me any kind of questions you want to. I don't really care. And that's just it, is like, I'm really having a good time with all of this. And I don't let somebody acting silly like he does bring me down. He's going to do what he's going to do, and one day he'll be sorry for that. I firmly believe that.
Go ahead.
But then we're fortunate enough to have guys like Derek there that are man enough to call him out on his nonsense too. So
I agree with that.
That's kind of where the great balance comes.
I just seen that after I streamed the other day, when he was in here being a fool, and immediately after he started making that little short, and I watched it, I was like, you piece of shit. Like, why would you do that? And Tina was in the chat. She was on with us talking.
That was on this stream, wasn't it? It was on my channel, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's on your channel. Because we got to talking and stuff. That was the first time I've actually got to have any type of conversation with Tina, and and I've heard her story from Terry, and I know she's not lying. Like, you could tell she's hurt, but to have some stupid fucking idiot, get up there and try to prop her child as a means of profit. I mean, the same goes to the whole trying to make money on the charity fight, and which is.
I'll tell you what, Bits, it's funny because there's a couple other people here in the local area who he stayed with the same as he did Tina. And he took advantage of them too. And the story that she tells, it's almost the exact same story, just different faces on the people telling the story. Just so you know, there's a pattern set everywhere he goes. Everybody has the same story to tell. Ask Josh what he thinks of them now.
Well, I think we know what Josh thinks of. Josh makes videos every day to let everybody know what he thinks.
So, Sergeant, are you musically inclined? I guess that's the question.
No. He's tried.
Can you get over and plug it in for me?
Yeah. I love music. I love all types of music. I got everything.
If you're anything like me, I tried to sing in the shower and the water quit running. I had to shut up to finish.
That's a good one. But thank you guys for the subs and all the nice things. I know my channel. It's got its hits and misses. I do some geeky things, and but I have fun. Like, I want to do some streaming eventually, but I have fun getting on here with Chad and Terry and the rest of the crew, just hanging out. Like, I'm not very. I guess I'm an introvert. I guess so. I've been going out of my comfort zone, going to gyms and punching things, and
yeah.
You know what? I really would love to accompany y'all sometime. I'd love to get some video, like some real good video of maybe a good spar and a good workout. Because like we get to see at the beginning and or at the end, and the same with you, Captain. Like, nobody really gets a good look at what y'all actually go through in a day. I'd love to hang around with you while y'all train and get some good footage if you wouldn't mind. I'm pretty sure everybody else likes to see it too.
Absolutely.
I know I'm not the only nosy person.
Bill, if you can ask a question, doesn't bother me. I mean, if it's something that I'm familiar with, if it's something that we have a direct policy that I can answer, I'll sure try.
And hey, Bits, I think it's pretty awesome, man, that we all get together. We all learn from each other. We all learn, about each other, and it makes us stronger of a unity. The Ironton boys.
Yeah, we all need to get together one day and get us a beer and have a round of conversation.
Yeah, wait a minute. That's apple juice. Apple juice, Bits. Apple juice.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, apple juice?
I got to be honest, guys. I'll accompany you anywhere, and I'll watch you drink, but I usually stick with water. Water or coffee. I'm not a drinker. I can walk past a good beer and stagger. I'm a very, very lightweight.
That's understandable, man. Understandable. Like a lot of my people in my family is alcoholics. I was almost an alcoholic in college. Like, I was drinking all the time, like getting off work or getting out of class and going drinking. And I think what got me, and I was stupid. I was probably 22 or something. Do you remember? I think it's not Frogtown. There was a bar.
If it was where the Frogtown is, it was called the Oasis. If that's the old one.
That was a long time ago, Terry.
Sorry, I'm showing my age now, Captain.
Yeah, you're telling everybody how old we are, bud.
Fuzzy Duck. That's
the Fuzzy Duck. I remember it.
Man, we had some good fights there in the years. Woo!
I was almost in one night. My cousin and another guy, man, they almost tore into it one night. It was flooded out here, and we couldn't get home, so we ended up the Fuzzy Duck because it was the last place open.
This is an embarrassing story from Fuzzy Duck, man. And
Ed, let me make sure I'm reading your question here. Do you have people who are still able to train with shoulder range of motion? I mean, that's the good thing about if you're talking about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu can kind of be adapted to anything. I mean, you can just kind of go at your pace. If you find a good gym, by all means, you can still train. Absolutely.
Hey, Captain Bill Cooper has a comment for you there. You might want to see. I don't know if you should highlight it, but you might want to read it.
If you think your knee hurts now, wait till Sweetie's done with your. Huh? I don't know how to take that.
I told you might not want to highlight it. You might have just wanted to read it.
Yeah. I think we're all adults in here, but I still just don't know how to really take that.
Well, I don't know if he's going to touch yours, but I know he did threaten to do something with his to Bits and Pieces and many other people. I'm not sure if he actually threatened to rape you, Captain, but I know several of the younger people in your force he sure did.
Oh yeah, he says some nasty things, that's for sure.
I mean, to be such an alpha male, he sure talks about making love to so many men. I don't understand how this works, but apparently somewhere in Philly land, it's a thing.
Here's the thing, Terry. He says he has gay friends, so he is not homosexual at all. Just because he has gay friends.
Well, okay. I'm not sure whether that's a telltale sign of whether or not you're a homosexual. I know a lot of straight people with homosexual friends. That shouldn't have anything to do with it, as far as I know.
That's the same thing where he says, which we know he's a racist, but he's got black friends. That old trope.
You cannot get any more racist than him. I mean, did you hear him talking to Chris Perry, the city councilman in Ironton? Like he had to keep reminding Chris that he was black. And then he had to try to pretend like he knew what being black was like in America. Like, I mean, he was like really over the top and then claims in the same breath that he's not racist. This makes no sense to anybody that can actually think.
I think he's a closet racist. Yeah. Like it just comes out occasionally. But he's in the closet and other things too.
It's really interesting. Legicator likes to quote the Bible. I'll quote a good one here, and he can confirm it. From an overabundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
Absolutely. 100%.
So think about that with some of the things that this man has actually said. Think about what is in his heart.
It's actually scary, to be honest with you, Terry.
It almost makes you feel like it almost makes you want to cry for the man, like because like he's really that lost inside his own head.
I absolutely agree.
I did say almost, by the way, almost. I said almost.
Absolutely. I got a question. I don't want anybody doxing themselves, but let's do a little roll call. You just put the state, or if you're in another country or whatever. I want to see. Let's do roll call of who we are got in the chat. Just put your state, or if you're comfortable with your city or whatever, type it in the chat. Let's see what's up with that. Baby Doll says Evan talks too much. If anybody did, I just put Evan's Snapchat in the chat. So if anybody wants to add Evan to Snapchat, that's his Snapchat.
Without my consent.
Oh, whatever. He'll live. Like, you don't care to have friends. You should really want to do it because New Zealand. Wow. So what time is it, New Zealand?
California, Maryland, Chicago.
Chicago, California. Wow. Lawrence County. That's Larry County, Lisa.
There's quite a few of us Buckeyes in here.
Albuquerque, 50 miles. Planet Earth. Are you sure? Because
Chili's favorite movie is a remake of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It's called Will He Bonk You in the Chocolate Factory? That's a good one. Ed, that's a good one, dude.
Sovereigns from Narnia. Wow.
You know what? That's actually not hard to believe after you meet the man. This is the guy. This is the guy that wants to reduce me to a keychain. I'm just saying.
That's true.
I missed my chance to meet him. He seems like a cool dude.
So wait a minute. We did confirm though that Bits is getting boxing gloves on his Bits and Pieces doll, right?
I'll tell you what, Bits. If he manages to make it back to this area, I'll make it a personal effort to notify you, and we'll have to get him in front of you at some point so you can meet the man.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's a good dude.
You have got to meet the man under the hat. You get a dose of him on his channel, but to see him off camera and to really talk to the guy, he's an interesting and very knowledgeable guy to talk with.
Yeah, I like to meet him and Tina.
Well, we're still talking about we're going to do that, right? Like after the fight, if I'm not laid up in Cabell Huntington Hospital up there.
Hey, if you are, maybe we'll just come and surround your bed.
Hey, if I get laid up in the hospital and you guys still have a cookout, I'm gonna be mad. Everybody up there at the bar.
All right. It's all right, Captain. We'll live stream it. Somebody will bring you a phone.
You'll come and turn my phone on for me so I can watch you guys eating brisket and stuff or something, or what?
Absolutely. Why not?
I'll be cooking elotes. You guys will love it.
Gosh. Wow, Ozark Mountains in Arkansas, y'all.
Hey, Bella, the bathhouse. Actually, Lyle DeCastro is back. He just started a channel. Sovereign, can you remind me what the name of that was again? I've already forgotten. But he just came back and just put up one video on a new channel.
Lyle?
Bob says, thank you for raising your pinky while drinking, Bits.
What'd you say?
Thank you for raising your pinky while you're drinking.
No. I never realized I do it. Like it. Well, I was in high school, and we had a trip to a college, and they wanted to teach us dinner etiquette. And for some odd reason, I still do it. They said you get your pinky out. So every time I pick something up, you'll see my pinky coming out. It's like. It's weird. I'm such a weirdo.
You're getting
I'm gonna start catching myself.
a stripper gram in the hospital. Lord have mercy. That might wake me back up, though. Let's see. Let's try to see what's else going on here in the chat. So here's the thing, guys. Is like. That was the whole point of this whole stream tonight is just kind of chill out. You know, I try not to be so formal with my live streams because I just wanted you guys to feel like we're all just hanging out together. So, and I really honestly, I'm super excited about the idea of having the meet and greet and stuff. If we do that, I'd love for people to come in and be part of that. That'd be so fun.
Hey, Captain, if you get the chance, check out the link that's in your private chat there.
Okay. Let me see what we got. I'll be right back here on it.
We might have some streams maybe later this week.
Just notification.
Just get a couple in. I need to do it more often, honestly.
I'll have to open that later. Terry, it's not wanting to load up.
Hey, Derek, if you get a chance, take a look at that. Sovereign sent that to me today. It's in the private chat there. If you think the jock sock was something interesting, check this one out.
Oh, my God. Evan actually said he bought a jock sock. I don't know what he's talking about.
Did you actually see his commercial video of the jock sock and what it was actually intended for? Did you catch that at all? 'Cause I just seen it for the first time today.
For tanning or something like that?
Yeah, it was actually to reduce UV rays on the jock.
Huh.
I like how every time he's around females,
masks for women. He had face masks for women.
Every time he's around females, he tries desperately to try to like come on to them, and he fails. I mean, have you guys noticed that? Like, seriously, every single time, even like when he's like trying to promote something, he tries to like flirt with the girls that's interviewing him, and they kind of blow him off.
It's cause he creeps them out, man. He's creepy.
Yeah. Oh, I can see that.
It won't let me load that up, Terry.
It didn't let me either.
It just comes up on Facebook and it's blank.
Well, doggone it. It was actually called the crap strap. And you just have to see the picture.
Oh,
the crap strap. As you guys see where... Go ahead.
Chili has a girlfriend now, good old boy? Like, is that being serious or is that being funny?
I think it's...
What was that?
Not serious.
He said
talking about Chili's girlfriend?
Yeah, click it.
I was told, now again, I don't watch his stuff, so I hear what I hear, but I was told, now whether this is true or not, again, I don't know, but I was told he actually paid her that was an escort. Now I don't know the truth of that. That's what I'm told.
I'm not gonna speculate. I mean, there's.
I guess we'll find out if she travels the country with him and Charlie or not.
Yeah.
He ordered her from
Russia.
She is a dancer he met at a pub. Is that serious? Educator to John. Two people.
I can't remember the name of the bar, but you should check it out in its history. It's like a huge LGBTQ.
Somebody's upset.
Sorry, got a knock on the door. Got the dogs barking. But from what I understand, it's a huge LGBTQ bar.
Oh, okay.
Like Stonewall?
No, this is wherever he's at. It's not around here. Chili's not here. That was where he met this girl. Is the one they're talking about, the pub. I can't remember the name of it. If somebody in the chat remembers, out to throw it in the chat. It's hard for me to remember everything. I see a lot of clips and a lot of silliness of his. So.
Oh, by the way, guys, somebody just mentioned Instagram. Abby did. If you guys check out Legicator810 on Instagram and give me a follow on there, that's awesome too. If you're so inclined, I'm not gonna be that shoving it down your face, but if it's something you're interested in, we got a Photoshop coming up. So okay, no bruises until after that. Okay.
Hey, Captain.
Sir.
Hey, Captain. The person that knocked on my door is a neighbor who needs my help. I'm going to have to drop down and go take care of that.
Okay.
Thank you for having me here, Bits. It was awesome to see you and everybody else, everybody in the chat. Y'all have a good night, and I'll catch y'all later.
Thank you, Terry. See you, buddy. Let's see what we got here.
Damn.
I've got some ideas coming up for some different streams that I'm going to do in the future, guys. And which, I mean, who knows what I'll end up doing. I'm liable to do anything. But we may even do some kind of like stupid human tricks or something. Then I guess me and Bits are going to do the friggin' burn my mouth up challenge. I should probably talk Evan into doing it on my behalf.
I mean, somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do
two of them.
I think we can get it undone. That's for sure.
I think it'd be quite the content.
Oh my gosh, y'all gonna laugh at me for sure.
I just somebody recommended a hot sauce challenge, and like I said, I forget who it was, and I took the initiative to get the world's hottest gummy bears.
Is this supposed to be hotter than the chip?
Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, I watched Evan do the chip, and I'm telling you, I'm literally terrified right now.
I thought I could do it, and honestly, I got a picture of my vomit if you want to see it. I don't have much to offer, but I'll show you a picture of the vomit.
They a long time ago, I was on a stream with as a local shop there in Ironton, and they dared me to try something called Satan's blood.
Oh my god, that don't sound good.
Yeah, at the time that was one of the hottest extracts you could buy, and they say it only needs like take a toothpick and just dab it and put it on your tongue. Stupid me, I just cover my whole finger in it and I just go ahead and lick it off, and I for about 30 minutes thought I was going to die. Like, it was awful.
Yeah, I don't think I can handle that, brother. No doubt. Glenn Serio is his new girlfriend. Oh, what's the best place to eat in Ironton? Probably whatchamacallit, the Armory. What do you think?
McDonald's.
The Depot.
Yeah, the Depot's good. The Armory's good.
Mulaney's is pretty good.
I'm just curious. We don't have a whole lot of people in the chat, but how many people on the chat right now are actually interested in watching the fight live? Is anybody planning on coming in? Just put 1 if you're coming in, and 2 if you plan on ordering it. I'm just curious.
I'll be there.
We also have a Speedway, the roller grill items. They're pretty good.
I have to tell you, Speedway had a sandwich that I used to love. I think I brought it up last stream. It was like a French toast, sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Oh.
And it was killer.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually hungry too.
I've got some chicken in the refrigerator I have to heat up before I go to bed.
They have to reply to the thing, they're having a pay-per-view company actually sell their video. They're actually recording it, and actually it's gonna be broadcast.
It's gonna be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm pretty excited about it. Just gotta get this leg completely working, but we'll be all right.
Did you hear about Josh's new Ultimate Troll?
He has an Ultimate Troll.
Yeah, he's got a good one. So I was
like better than the one dude I had.
Oh no, this is Josh being the troll.
Oh, okay. Him being the troll. Okay.
So he got in contact to a billboard company to put a billboard up in Ironton.
Yeah.
And it's a picture of Sweetie with a line that says, "We don't stop running from warrants." And they said it would be $800, and he's wanting to try to get it done like soon.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Man, you guys, honestly, I was sitting there, I'm just looking at these names, and it's so cool that I see the same people that's always hanging out and commenting on my videos and stuff. You guys are so special to me. Like, it's amazing. I'm so blown away by the support. And the more that I think about that, the more that I ponder on having 1,000 subs, it really is humbling. You guys are awesome.
I cried whenever I hit 1,000.
Absolutely.
I was an emotional whenever I hit 500, because I tried to get to 500 for years. And once everything started taking off, like I didn't know what to say. And the channel's it's growing slower now, which that's okay. But yeah, like I've been looking at Social Blade and checking out all the future projections, and it says in 5 years I'll post supposedly, if the growth rate continues like that, I'll be up to 200 some thousand. subs, but you never know how it works. Both of us might be 2 million subscribers.
Oh Lord have mercy. Oh man, I'll tell you what, you guys are awesome. Awesome. I mean, I see people literally saying things like my favorite channel and stuff. That's crazy. But I really appreciate that. I really do. You guys make my day. That's for sure. And I'll tell you honestly, we'll go ahead and cut it off here in a minute. I know Bits has got to get up early and we've got a few things going on and everything. But I really just wanted to spend a little time tonight. I didn't have really anything to talk about other than I just want to let you guys know that my knee is getting better. Okay. I don't know, what's in store for that, but as long as things keep getting better, I promise you, I'm going to do everything I can to be there. 100%. Okay. Man, love you guys. You guys are so awesome. I'm just absolutely proud of the fact that where we are now, and I say we because to me, like I told you guys in the video, you guys are my corner man, and I really appreciate that because this certainly is a team effort. I'm going to say this. Do you guys have one more last thing you ask of me to do for tonight, or a question or anything from me or Bits or Evan? Please let us know, or anything that you want to challenge us to something more game for it. I'm sure we're up for it. In the meantime, I'll give my main man, my bits to my bacon. I'm going to say, Derek, you got your last word, sir?
Yeah, actually, I'll say end this with something important. And Monty, my fiance Monty, she surprised me today with something that I wasn't expecting. So she ordered these stickers to go on my gloves, and the sticker is my friend had committed suicide a couple of years ago, and it has his face making a silly face, and I think it says, "You got this, knock him out." And what I want to say, guys, if without me crying, if you guys have somebody that needs help them. You never know, like, when they're gone from your life. It's rough. It's rough, and like that was my best friend, and still to this day, like it hurts me. But I'm just saying, guys, hold on to what you have. Get the help you need. If you see a friend that's hurting, talk to that friend. Make them not feel alone. Just listen to them, and don't push them. That's and I kind of stress that a lot on my channel, but it's true. It's true. I want you guys. I mean, we're all good people. I'm sure of it, and you guys know the mental health aspect is, it's shitty. It sucks, but I think you guys. I think you guys are all right. So
absolutely. I'm gonna say this in closing, and I want you guys to hear me when I say this. I never dreamed that I would be here. I want you to realize that I never considered myself to be able to take on something like this, and not to fight. The fight doesn't bother me. I mean, it is what it is. I'm sure I'll be fine. He can't eat me, right? But to be here and to be, with the camera in my face and actually talking to you guys and actually recording videos every day, I never dreamed. But the reason that I am is truly because of you guys. It's not because of me. And I've seen somebody ask about, when I can get the super chats. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't really think of it for the money thing. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, I got like a Cash App thing, and like, there's been people say, "Well, put your Cash App up," and I'm thinking, I mean, if somebody wants to ask for my Cash App, I'll give them my Cash App. But until that, I'm not worried about it. I'm blessed. I'm perfectly fine. But I will say that just meeting all you guys and having you guys come into this whole situation, have you guys be part of this with me, makes me feel like I'm not alone. Like I got a whole team behind me. And I really, really, really mean that. You guys mean more than you'll probably really understand. But I can promise you this, come September, I'm going to give everything I got to make sure that we do it the right way. And not just September, every day. I'm still pushing myself.
I'll be right behind you, dragging my feet.
We're gonna get this. We are gonna get this. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. No matter what, there is no such thing as down days. There's not. There's up days and there's getting up days. It just hasn't happened yet. Sometimes we just have to make ourselves get up, right? So I'm blown away. I'm humbled and I'm blessed. And I want you guys to know that we hit 1,000 and I don't care if we hit any more. I love you guys being around. But as we grow and if we keep going, we'll bring them right into the family too. I'm excited about everything that's going on right now. The future looks bright, and I'm absolutely super stoked for it. So I will try to get together some kind of video really soon. Maybe if you guys want to hear me sing again, I'll put something together for you guys. But I definitely appreciate everybody's support, and only good things are coming, guys. We are just now getting started. This ball is just now getting rolling. So everybody remember this, stay positive, stay focused, always keep your eye on the prize. I am absolutely thrilled at everything that's going on, and we are just getting started. Numbers don't matter. It's about the effect of what those numbers can do, and we can do it. So never forget that. We are all in this together. Don't ever question that. I look forward to seeing your guys' comments and reactions every single day that I do something. You guys keep me going. Because ultimately, you guys are my corner man, and I thank you guys for that. So to my guest, Bits, I appreciate you. God bless you, brother, and I'll check in with you. And for all of you guys, stay focused, stay sharp, train like you fight like you train. Good night, guys.